Here. Put it right. Okay. We'll put it right here so that everybody knows. Except for them.
Put the vape pens down, damn it. Let's do this. Welcome, I'm JunkYard Rat. Welcome to the JunkYard Rat Show. And it's true, you keep hearing rumors. I do have virgin hair. It's true. And look at my hair. I never dyed my hair.
Can you sell me just a handful of follicles, dude?
Oh, you got a cute salt and pepper thing going, though. Ooh,
I have a friend who takes drugs to grow his hair because he's losing his hair, right? And he's hella jealous of my hair. And he doesn't understand why my hair is so nice. And it's because I never did anything to it, you know? I never did anything to my hair. How you guys doing?
You've never done anything to your hair. I hope you brush it. I hope you wash it. I hope you keep it healthy.
It's President's Day, goddammit. I went, talking about my presidential story, I went to junior college with Monica Lewinsky. I went to Santa Monica. And I don't even remember her, but I do remember her like ass. She had like the best ass ever. The only thing I remember about Monica, and I knew that Bill Clinton was like an ass man. I knew that ass was gonna bring down the White House.
I mean, he had to be. Have you seen the women that came forward saying that he loved? They had the ugliest, fugly faces.
Okay,
Monica Lewinsky was pretty. She was pretty.
Girl, we first introduce yourself.
I'm sorry.
Well, no. Why don't you have your host introduce you?
Hey, so it's President's Day. There's a protest going outside, and my guest today is Ashley Tomajan. How do you say your last name, Tomajan?
That's exactly how you say it. Tomajan, exactly.
Tomajan.
Yeah, good job.
And Joe Mama, who's going to start her show next week.
Oh, I start tomorrow? Wait, next week.
Next week. Tomorrow. Next week.
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah. I know, I like confusion.
I think if you're here 6 months, they give you a nice gold medallion.
I want that medallion.
I want the medallion too.
Like Mario.
I know. Wouldn't it be cool if people are like, I want that medallion? Well, you got to get a podcast here if you want the medallion. You know?
So, wait, okay. Do I have to win a level or something? I'm just kidding. Wait, okay, first, before I forget, I am Joe Mama. And
how are you excited about your new show?
I am.
You got the Godfather of comedy coming on.
Yes, that was, okay, so that was a very... perfect example of the right time, right place, and I think that's why it's important to always hit like mics like nothing. Always keep on hitting mics. We didn't even get on the list, but we stayed. And I looked at Tony Sparks, and I was like, I should invite him to be my guest.
You didn't invite me. I'm the Godfather of North Beach comedy, you know?
Okay. Yes, sir. You are definitely my guest. You will be my next guest. I was so happy to ask.
I'm just kidding.
Tony Sparks for that, and Ashley was with me, and I was like, okay, Ashley and Tony. So
that'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Are you excited?
Very excited.
I remember when Paul Fritz asked me to be on my podcast. Mm-hmm. You know, and I don't think I was even hitting comedy. You know. I wasn't even hitting a stage. And I think this podcast opened up to me suffering on that stand-up comedy cage or stage again. You know.
I mean, I think I don't do too well on stage, so yeah, I feel like I'd like to reserve an hour and 45 minutes to just talk.
Yeah.
About it.
You know, that's how it is. Years ago in college, I did that. I could do that 2 hours by myself. So,
but
I love to talk.
But to be funny to be funny for those 2 hours, that's work too.
Yeah.
For one, my voice puts myself to sleep.
You don't have to be funny the 2 hours. You just gotta like be yourself. You know, be yourself.
But he's right. So listen to him because he's 100%. It's not about trying to get laughs. It's kind of like being on stage. Tony will be the first one to tell you, don't try to be funny. Just be yourself.
Yeah.
And then the funny will come out of you if you're funny. If you're not funny, then you're. But so
there's like
you don't need to be funny or
and
on for all 2 hours. But it's nice to be able to go back to your podcast and go, wow, there was that one conversation I had with Chris or with Ashley or with Paul, and he said this, and then she said that, and we all laughed. And so now I got to go back to my podcast and farm it. And till it and look for those jokes. You might have 2 hours of podcasting to listen, but if you literally are listening to your podcast and all of a sudden everybody in the room laughs, you look at, we were 6 minutes and 19 seconds in.
Oh, yes. It's kind of like, it's
and
time
you
you
literally,
see
I got a tip. You know that Tony used to know Cat Williams. Cat Williams came from the Bay Area.
I can't wait
so you should ask him about that. You know, that's important.
I'm gonna ask about that. So one thing I know for sure, being that tomorrow will be my first serious podcast, and the reason why it's different for me is because I'm invested.
You're invested in that medallion. You really want that.
I'm investing time,
you
money.
really put me into a corner. You painted me into a corner with this medallion thing.
Medallion and stuff.
Dude, if I don't get this medallion, I'm going to be mad crazy.
I need a medallion. I need something like somebody's going to try and rob from me and we'll be on the news.
Kind of like my honey last week. But we'll let you go because you're a bear in San
Francisco.
And we don't want to make fun of bears in San Francisco.
Wait, where is that? Is that honey here?
You set up the honey trap.
This honey is gone. Yeah, I left a honey trap.
You set up the honey trap, and I fell right in. Dude.
That was hella funny, dude.
I fell right in.
It's cool. He fell into a trap. He fell into it, and now he owes me $16.58.
But
I'm
the
so
thing about
sorry,
it,
Paul. I'm so sorry, but we were all at the Mint, and he was saying this, and I was like, and he was like, I told him it was you, and I was like, you better fix that now.
But I thought Paul and I were we were honey sharing friends. You know, I understand if you don't want to share your honey with Luke. I get that. But I thought you and I, we would share honey. We're like honey sharing friends. What's up with that? I thought you got friends you would share honey with. You got friends you don't share honey with, right?
Yeah, and then there's friends that have a problem getting to the store that I buy honey for. And I spent $16 on honey.
Hey, so
hold on.
Where did
you to open it up?
Where did you buy it at? Because
I was
at Trader Joe's. I didn't see anything not there.
No, that stuff's Safeway. That stuff's Safeway.
Is it organic or?
It is organic.
Wait, I have a friend that's a beekeeper, and what was I gonna say? I just have a friend that's a beekeeper. That shit is the best.
I think it's because she's buzzed. Get it?
That too. I want to bring this up because I've looked into the bear's eyes. You know, the different bears that they put the bears that they put the honey in, the plastic.
Are you looking into my eyes again?
No,
listen. Trying to see if I stole the honey.
If you ever look into their eyes,
he thought the Sue Bee honey bear was actually.
I looked into his eyes, Paul. I said that guy. He ate your honey. It was him. I looked into his eyes, Paul. I knew. It was Chris.
I told you not
Chris
to look
ate your fucking.
Eyes. Don't look directly into the ground of his eyes.
I saw his eyes. It said honey. It just kept saying honey. I don't know why.
So my point is, if you look into the bear's eyes, they're honey motherfucking combs. They're honeycombs. The little black things in the eyes are honeycombs.
This is a PSA. Too much mushrooms.
No, facts. No, facts.
That is true.
So
you know,
look No, but I'm telling you guys.
But this is Mushroom Mondays. I just want to say,
everybody, look at your honey bear.
I'm all down for you doing mushrooms.
It's a honeycomb in their eyes. The black,
okay.
The little black part is a honeycomb.
Have you actually looked at a bear's eyes though? I mean,
not a real bear, but like I look at all the
Chris,
honey bears.
Get closer.
You've been hanging on the Castro or something.
Yo, okay, so do you remember Gods Must Be Crazy when they're make big? Okay, so.
Oh yeah, the is it Pepsi bottle?
Coca-Cola
he
bottle
was like,
gets flying out of the plane and gets hit in the head with it.
Yes, but they got confronted with a hyena. Do you remember? It was a hyena or was it a lion?
What kind of mushrooms are you on, girl?
Anyways, so
I mean, how much? Well, tell me about the mushrooms you're on.
I want to tell you about last night. We were walking home from the Mint.
Yeah,
and I was carrying this bitch's big ass bag.
Yeah, and I had the pizza under her arm. And,
so we were like carrying, like we were. Maybe we looked like him.
Talking about a honey trap.
Wait, you were carrying somebody? Did you say you were?
So there was this homeless guy that was like asking us for pizza, and unfortunately he was like, "No,
and I was
this is our breakfast tomorrow. I'm sorry, no."
I was carrying her big ass bag, and it was like in front of me, so I felt invincible as fuck. And I felt like the Gods Must Be Crazy. If I just talk like this and look crazy, then he'll leave us alone.
This guy followed us for like 6 blocks.
Dude,
I'm so glad you came back to the Gods Must
give
Be
him
Crazy reference. Just so glad you circled back
you're in
around.
San Francisco. If somebody looks at they're willing to kill for a piece of pizza, you just hand them the pizza.
I know, that's what we should have done.
No, hold on.
Joanne was like, "No, we're not gonna give you pizza."
He had a bag full of shit with food and chips and Takis.
Ashley and Joe Mama are in the hospital. They got stabbed because they refused to give a homeless guy some pizza.
Dude, no, we avoided
the pizza
trap.
murder.
No, so we avoided a
They
trap.
just wanted one pizza. They're like, fuck no, we gotta eat some breakfast.
But we made it home safe. Look at
we
us.
did, but this guy was like climbed up into a window at one point, like he was gonna jump down on us.
He was gonna jump down. I was like, we're gonna cut this right.
Dude,
check this out.
Bizarre.
I'm so sorry,
I think that's the ex-husband.
Hold on. I was like, Ashley, we're gonna cut right because he's waiting for us up ahead. You know what this bitch does?
You know what this bitch does? Right past
I think it might be. It might be one of Joe Mama's secret boyfriends. Who shows up at 4 a.m.
I screamed so
She screamed so loud after we cut away so this motherfucker doesn't know where we
like,
are.
You gave away our position. Like, we're not in Fallujah anymore.
No, but I was like, you just gave away our position.
I got an idea for you, Joe Mama. Have you ever thought about giving tours? Like, people pay to have a tour. You grew up in this area.
Okay, so I would love to do that, but I cuss a lot, dude. I think it's just the bitterness in me coming out like.
No, it doesn't cost anything.
That's the notes. Did you hear that shit? I fucking have like notes too. It's making my voice sound like a trombone.
You do it during the daytime. You do a couple tours a day.
No,
that'd be hella fun.
I'm too fucking.
By the way,
angry.
you guys, we can thank you for tuning in live. We have viewers on at least 2 out of 4 platforms. If you have any questions
that's awesome.
for anyone, please go ahead and shout them out into your comment section. Please like, subscribe, and share.
I got a question. How's OMG going on Sunday?
There you go.
OMG's great. We had 11 comics, including Joe Mama. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. You just keep trying to block your face, comedian.
I think it should be moved to Monday so I can go.
You can't go. You can't go.
It's Sunday, but you know.
Dude, she's been running this show for 3.
Why can't you do it on Monday?
She's been producing this for 3
Monday's
years.
like at 6 p.m., so I can just go.
Yeah.
You want her to accommodate you.
Oh, no, that is loud
because going into 6th Street is like a commitment. You might not make it out alive, and damn it.
Dude,
it's not that bad.
Drinking? You're loud today.
I know. He doesn't even need alcohol. Who said that last time?
It's the Pellegrino, damn it.
I think Jenny said that last time. He doesn't even need alcohol.
Jenny.
Yeah, we were at the Mint, and so we were at the Mint.
Did you sing?
I sang like 7 songs.
He doesn't sing. He screams.
I can't sing. It's true. I can't sing.
But you scream so good, everybody. I mean,
I've never been in choir, you know.
Okay.
I mean, you do understand that English is my second language. You know, I came to America.
What was your first language?
But I think you do.
Español.
I think you do great.
Yo soy
yeah.
chileno. Yo vine a los Estados Unidos hablando.
I don't speak Spanish at all. I would be.
She works with
Yo
Spanish
llegué
speaking.
a una ciudad llamada Palo Alto. Palo Alto es Palo Alto es español, pero es en inglés.
If you're receiving this program in Espanol, please hit the SAP button. To go
Am I challenged? Just a little. Is that what you're asking
No,
me?
I said, do you talk to your mom in Spanish?
Only when she's yelling at me and shit. You know?
See or no?
I love that.
Only when she's yelling at me. She claims she doesn't understand me. She wants me to speak in Spanish, but I mean,
Just change the conjugations. I don't know.
I took Spanish for years. You know, I did take Spanish for years.
Hold it in until the ink starts coming down.
So like subject
That's the
What are
way.
you guys
and
doing?
verb are like reversed. I know that much.
Oh yeah.
Is that working?
It's working a little, thank you.
ADHD is kicking
So how
in.
is your OMG like? I do think
It's
about
my
stopping.
it's my church, man. I enjoy it. It's my little community of our little
And
comics,
Rakesh is
just
there,
trying
like-
so hard. Yeah, I love that.
I love
my
you.
bar. It feels like home. OMG
Oh,
feels
yeah.
like home. I
Like-
love Rakesh. I love
Yeah,
Rakesh.
all of that.
It
I
would
love
feel so much
OMG.
better on Mondays.
It
don't
was
you
like
think?
one of the first places that I did stand up comedy in, so it's nice to. And the first time I did it, I think Alessandra was actually hosting.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Alessandra.
And we weren't on stage. We were all like right at the end of the bar. And I was just kind of like, I had no idea the stage was there too the first couple of times. And then I came the second or third time to OMG and I saw the stage. It's like, oh, there's an actual stage out there. Okay, cool.
I think the funnest part is when everybody's gone and we turn on the music and it's like this whole dance floor
I
is ours.
love dancing at OMG. There's always
Oh,
good
yeah.
music. Rakesh has really good taste in music.
It's like the EDM,
I love
the
dancing.
the
I love the
EDM
dance.
comes out of all of us and we're just like
Not me. I can't dance for shit.
Oh, that's okay. You don't have to be good at dancing to enjoy dancing.
that's true.
I'm not a
Just-
good
No music
dancer.
makes you move, even tap your feet or your fingers or anything.
Or like,
Do you have any
the
movement?
hips
What's
don't
going
line.
on?
I'm starting to feel you play.
Honestly, I think
I don't know.
lesbians have like the best moves.
Probably
That's
do,
oddly
yeah,
specific,
sure.
but like,
That is oddly specific.
but
yeah.
it's because their hips move differently. It's like angry hips. Like they
Angry
know.
hips.
They hear me on this. They know that they can have. It's enough to bear kids, but they don't want to bear
That's
kids.
funny.
So their hips are angry.
So there's all this
moves-
extra pent up energy they got to get out.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I want to call it like very jerky movements, almost like the Elaine. Yeah.
We're gonna
from
call the show.
Jerry Seinfeld.
I can already tell. That,
Yeah.
I know what we're gonna name your podcast. We're gonna call it the Cancel Project
So dumb.
because you're gonna want to get canceled.
Hey.
No, I don't say it in a bad way. It's a very admirable admission, admiring way.
I know.
Oh. Girl, you got some angry hips going on. Damn,
Like-
girl.
Did I just get canceled?
And I've seen like aggressive. I've seen like
Nobody
One at a
Hips.
time, one at a time, folks. One at a time.
What's that?
I've seen a woman with aggressive hips. I've seen them not
Aggressive.
angry hips, maybe aggressive.
It's like,
Aggressive.
I'm just saying when they leave
People
with
Or
their
maybe
They're
put
hips.
that
hips.
back into you and
How aggressive was it? Like, did you have to beat it down? Sit down.
Angry hips.
yeah, that's what I mean. Are you backing up into me like a dump truck? What's going on?
I got a problem.
I am sorry, by the way. I didn't mean to say it like
I got a
that.
huge
It wa-
balcony where
I thought I
live,
could say that.
Okay.
but it's in the
One at a
senior
time, guys.
community. So
Wow,
I can't really fuck on there anymore. I can't fuck on my balcony.
Have you? I mean, fucking on the balcony sounds amazing. My parents used to have a house that I
Oh.
lived in. This is back before I had a
I
job.
turn on chat,
And
it
there
will
was a
come up
balcony,
here
and I
it'll
would
show
paint.
me
I'd do my painting
people's
on there.
comments.
I would do my
Same
painting,
stuff.
and then there was a little balcony, and I felt like
Hell yeah.
I felt like fucking Eva Perón. Don't cry for me, Argentina. That's my shit.
Hey, I'm chilling.
I miss having a balcony to
I'm
smoke on.
chilling.
I would smoke my weed on that balcony.
I'm
and enjoy
chilling.
Of course,
my
that's your
life.
balcony.
You know, Eva Perón and I have the same birthday, May 7th.
Oh.
Yeah, what's going down on May 7th?
Taurus energy.
know.
Big Taurus energy.
I
I
know.
see you. I see you.
Are you a Taurus or?
No, I'm a Libra.
There's something
Is that
going
good
down
or
on May
bad?
7th, I swear.
I think
Aside
it's a
from your
good
birthday.
thing.
Are you a dragon? You're a dragon, aren't you?
I'm I'm an ox. I'm an ox.
You're an ox.
I'm an ox, not a
So if you guys have any questions out there, looks like we have at least one live
so
person on
part
Facebook.
of me is a
Feel free
little
to comment down
Taurusy.
below.
You got the ox in me. A
Hell
little Taurus.
yeah.
Yeah, same.
So okay, going back to tomorrow and like being that I'm gonna start my podcast, there's so many details that I didn't plan for, like one having a brand name, like your logo and such. Chris, you got it together. I'm actually looking to you to give me some good advice on what to do.
Hire Paul.
Yeah. Well, yeah, gotta tell you the truth. I mean, my intro was done by Jennifer, so she's good, but she does.
Hire Jennifer?
She's good, but she thinks I'm halfway crazy at the same time. Which
Did you hire Jennifer?
I didn't hire Jennifer. Paul hired Jennifer.
So what we do, if you guys don't, so here's the other thing is people think, oh, do I have to be there in San Francisco to do a podcast or whatever? You don't have to be here in San Francisco to do it in our studio. We can actually help you out remotely. It looks like, hey, it looks like somebody else popped on there.
Who's on there right now?
No, it was somebody on it was on my chat apparently. Anyway, so I'll turn you off.
Yeah, I got a question for both of you. I got a question
Go ahead,
now.
sir.
What do you think think pissed off people in Oakland more? The A's moving or In-N-Out moving out of Oakland?
The Raiders leaving.
Well, no, I'm asking about In-N-Out and the A's.
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
Here's the thing about In-N-Out. If you can't devote an hour to waiting in the drive-thru or feel like going in, like it's so popular. It's so popular. I'm not that mad about it leaving Oakland because I go to the one in Pinole. That's why.
I go to one in San Lorenzo near a Walmart. But I was thinking that if In-N-Out is so upset about getting robbed, why don't they let people use EBT cards, you know? I think they would get robbed less if they let people use EBT cards In-N-Out, you know what I'm saying? Because now you got to pay for the In-N-Out, you know? You don't got cash, but if you got an EBT card, we'll let you get your meal, you know? What's wrong with that? And then you got people in the neighborhood guarding the In-N-Out because they got ABT cards and they want In-N-Out, you know? So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
That's.
You don't want to comment on that at all. In-N-Out. You don't have you had EBT cards? Have you had
Yes,
them?
I have in the past. Yes.
I've had actually when I got out of the military.
Did you go to Burger King at all or McDonald's?
No, I bought groceries.
Well,
No, I had 3 children at the time.
I bought groceries. I didn't
So
know you
I
could
did
use
what I
them
could do
for,
to
like,
feed them.
I didn't know either.
I didn't know you could use.
I didn't mean to get
You
all
can.
serious about it, but like
There are like Burger King.
I'm
There's
sure
no
you,
McDonald's.
as a single man, you can, do all that
I
thing.
don't have an EBT card. Don't look at me. And the reason I don't have one, I could have one, but
Are you saying that's what you would do if you had an EBT card? You
well,
go
yeah,
to
that's
Jack in
why
the
I don't have
Box?
one because I want to. I'm like, I don't need to be eating more fast food.
Right.
You know.
Exactly.
Like
What
but
was
it's difficult because they count your whole house, and I live with my mom. I don't know if I should add her. So but when
She's
I
your
first got
dependent?
SSI, they wouldn't let you have SSI and an EBT card. Now
Oh,
things
they're like,
change.
you're not supposed to eat.
Nothing's changed.
What
Biden
is-
has done a lot, you know. But Biden said I would have to pay my student loans. He said because I went to Trump
Wait, hold
University, he refuses to pay off my Trump University student loans.
Chris, I'm going to get serious on that part, right? I hope you
I'm
don't have
just
student
kidding.
loans.
I didn't go to Trump University. It's a dumb
Trump
joke.
University.
No, I'm just saying I hope you don't have student loans because if you're covered by SSI, you can have your student loans waived.
I don't want them waived, you know.
Oh, you just want to owe money.
I said, fuck those people. They're
Oh
never
my
getting a
gosh.
cent of. You know, if somehow I decide I get like rich, then I'll pay them off.
I
don't have a
forget.
problem
I can't
paying
be too
them off.
serious.
But if I become a millionaire, they'll get paid off. You know, I'm down for that type of
I
shit.
dare to dream. I love it.
You know, but
Dream
as long as
big,
I'm
baby.
broke,
Dream
they're
big.
not getting shit.
You're
I didn't graduate.
hilarious.
Do you know any other business that makes you pay for shit even though you didn't use it? You know.
Yeah, this business. The one I'm in. I'm like a gym. If you don't come in and record, you still get charged.
Oh, okay. I get it. Capitalism. You're against capitalism.
I'm not really against capitalism.
He's against hustling.
No, the truth is, they can't do anything they can't get SSI money out of me. But hey, if I do become rich one day, I'm willing to pay them off. But by then, the thing is, I think there's just too many damn colleges. I think we need to cut down everybody can go to college.
You don't ever
now,
have to pay it back, SSI. If you won the lottery tomorrow, it just would mean you no longer have SSI.
So anyways, just fucking.
You don't pay it back. It's not like.
We're degreed women, right? We've worked for our degrees.
Bachelor's degree, yeah.
And I'm just saying, like,
it was an expensive piece of
paper. It was hella
Where did you go to college?
I went to University of Central Oklahoma. I have a bachelor's degree in fine arts.
Yeah.
I mostly did printmaking, painting, drawing.
That's dope.
Yeah, that was a.
You followed the Grateful Dead for 4 years.
Oh God, I think I would have had a better time if I had. But no, the studio smells like. Out here, the art space, it has that smell of art school. Yeah, that art school smell. I love that smell.
Have you seen Art School Confidential?
Yes, that was it's so spot on.
Yeah.
It was so good. Okay, I want to touch the mic, but I'm not touching it. I want to touch it.
Don't touch it.
That's just Joe Mama. Don't touch Joe Mama.
This is not a pie eating contest, girl. She's putting her hands behind her.
Okay, let me tell you, Ashley, I love Ashley. Ashley is awesome. The moment that I met Ashley, I went to open mic at OMG, and I'm like, right?
You owe me a Coke.
And I was like, oh shit, is it getting dark out there? It doesn't look safe to walk home. And she's like, I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah.
And then on the way home,
I don't do that for just anybody. I just like you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I just like you. I wouldn't do that for just anybody.
Are you serious? You'd be finding random people like,
she never offered me a ride.
No.
She offered me a ride, but she asked me, you have a choice, either trunk or blindfold. And I said, trunk and blindfold. And I said, Ashley, let's go.
That is crazy.
So that's at 27 minutes in, I would farm that joke.
Yeah. I love that. No, and my favorite thing about after a podcast, I will watch the podcast at the minute. I'll watch my podcast and then look at the minutes and then write down what minute mark I want to clip for content, because I see so much potential in content creation. But what the fuck was I saying earlier? Oh yeah, so this chick, we start talking about mushrooms, and next thing you know, she's like, "You got mushrooms," and then I was like, "Oh, that was the end of the story." Next thing you know, she's like, "Hey, you want to go to the hot springs with me?"
Yeah.
And then we just been best friends ever since. Like once we hit the hot springs,
we went to the hot springs. We went to Harbin Springs. Shout out to Harbin Springs. With our friend Alicia. It's by Calistoga.
Okay,
it's like a 20 minutes.
It's up
west. It's like it's right up there. Yeah. Anyway, it's
Is it
it's
really
a little
hot?
it's a little resort.
Is the water warm,
okay, they have different plunges you can take. There's a super super hot one and there's a super super cold one. And clothing is optional there, so.
And it's cool. They have one for the kids too. It's a slime one, like Nickelodeon.
No, they don't. I don't. Listen, people bring their
that's
kids.
where the koi fish are.
People bring their kids, and I feel uncomfortable.
Oh my
there.
god, that was
I
the
don't
worst.
Like, get your kids the fuck away from me.
Worst, because this dude was like hella rude to his.
He just said clothing optional.
Okay, so somebody had passed out. Like they were there too long, and this woman gave them an apple as they said maybe they needed to eat, and this guy would not shut up about, like, I think it was her husband or whatever, but he was like, that was my healthy snack. It was my healthy snack. He would not shut up about it. And it was like, bro, I felt so bad for her.
That
fucked up my high. That shit fucked up my high.
Nobody thought about taking me to the hot spring?
You can come to the hot springs
with us.
I've never been at a hot spring.
It was, listen.
What's wrong with taking me to a hot spring?
I mean,
let's go. Come to the hot springs. You pay for some gas money. You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got an EBT card.
It's not creepy at all.
Yo, I got a joke about that.
And they take EBT at 7-Eleven now, so shit, I'm a baller, baby.
So at Harbin Springs, you gotta you have to to pay like a membership. It's like 30. There's like a $10. It's like it's like $45. Yeah, for the day. It's worth it.
They don't even do veteran discounts. Yeah, but you pay. You don't want to fucking be naked up there and get kicked out.
You're a veteran if you want to go down above. You stand up and salute. See?
What happens if you get kicked out? You're new.
There's
they'll give you your clothes back. I mean, they're not monsters. They'll give you your clothes back.
There's like signs in the bigger pools, like
it said no intimacy.
Yeah, limits.
No sexual activity in the intimacy into the quiet pool.
Yeah. The quiet pools, they're like, please respect that.
Like, bro, people have had sex in this. Okay.
They've had many.
Is there like things floating in the pool?
I mean, it's hot. It's sulfury already. I mean, the sulfur's killing. It smells like egg farts, but it's okay.
But that's the minerals.
Yeah, it's the minerals, exactly. It makes your skin soft.
Oh my God,
it makes your skin soft.
So the first time that we went there, I just found the hot, but then I found the cold one the next time when I went with you.
Bro, it was cold.
So I was like, that. You said I just kept on disappearing. Really, what I was doing was going up to the top and then cold.
So she was just super hot to cold. You're a fucking psycho.
The hottest.
Like, she was out there smoking weed by herself.
I can't really handle it being like that hot.
You can't smoke weed because it's no smoking on the premises.
I used to work at a gelato manufacturing place, and fuck them, by the way, they fired me. But
fuck those people.
I was good at my job, but my boss was like, "Go be a teacher. It's okay. Go do stand up comedy. It's okay. Like you don't have to be here. Health insurance isn't the reason to stick at a job." I'm like, "Okay, fair enough, Ivan." So
Ivan the Terrible kicked you. I got fired.
Yeah. So, but anyway,
I went to San Francisco.
But the point of me bringing it up was, we would have to put the gelato in like the deep freeze, and I would be in there for like 20 minutes at a time, and like my thighs and shit would get hella cold.
Oh my God!
And it would like
people pay money for that.
Well, okay. I got paid for that shit.
How much do they pay, by the way?
That was a long time ago. That was like back in 2013, it was like 2012, 2013.
I remember
right when I moved here.
They lock you in there one day as a joke.
No, there's an emergency release, so you can't get stuck in there like that Gianna Jenkins the girl in Chicago that died in the freezer. That's not funny. I shouldn't joke.
Dude, how funny is this? Okay, so as a comedian, you start hearing stories, and I'm like, I remember this joke.
Tell me. Let's do it.
I remember. You know what? We should do a night where we commemorate each other's jokes, and then somebody
Do each other's set. That's funny.
Well, somebody come on stage and tell jokes that you remember from somebody else, and we're supposed to guess who the fuck is that joke from. But so I remember you got broken up with. Wait, what was that? You or was that Fernando? Like somebody got broken up with on their work email. Was that you?
That wasn't me.
Oh shit! I thought that was you for a second.
No, that wasn't me. No, I don't shit where I eat. I usually don't fuck people that I work with.
Who was that?
Because your job is shitty, isn't it?
Yeah, my job's. I mean, I don't. Listen, teaching. There'd be a lot of people that be fucking each other teaching. It's crazy.
Yeah.
There was a time when I was a substitute teacher. A woman was on maternity leave. This was at Hercules High School. She had an affair with the history teacher.
Yeah.
And he had like a family. Mm-hmm. And the kids are telling me this shit. I'm like, tell me the tea, okay.
Kids are hella honest, and they are watching.
They're watching. They know.
They know.
So like the teacher had an affair with her, and they had like a baby. Like I was just like, wow.
That is crazy and stuff.
But no, at this school I was just at, there wasn't anything like that going on. But there were teachers that were married that like got together and then got married.
Was the baby hella strong like Hercules? I forgot
Hercules.
But you understand what county are you in? Are you in?
That's West Contra Costa County. Man, Hercules High School did me dirty when I was substitute teaching.
Tell me about it, girl.
I'll tell you about it.
I want to
about it. They did me dirty,
Making
y'all.
the whole table rattle, dude.
They did me dirty. So it was a pep rally day. It was a pep rally day, and I had to cover 3 classes in the cafeteria at one time. I was only supposed to work for 6 periods. I worked for like 8 periods, and if I counted all together, like, and they didn't pay me for that extra time. I didn't take a lunch break that day.
Pay to
That was
substitute
substituting. I was making $120 a day.
Yeah, because you're a master.
But that was
because you have
before.
degrees.
But that was before. Now apparently it's like $300 to substitute. I'm like,
A day?
Yeah. You want to look into substitute teaching.
Yeah.
So
So
you're a sub.
Alameda.
My friend, he was
No,
a
they
sub
did me.
teacher,
They
right?
did me dirty.
They did him
Oh,
dirty,
they
bigger
did
than
us,
this.
yeah.
Listen to this story.
I had to be a beast. I was cussing the kids out. It was bad.
This guy was claiming he was getting unemployment and sub teaching at the same time. I said, you getting money from the same tree, brother. You're gonna get busted.
Yeah,
and
you are.
They came for their motherfucking money, goddammit. They did him fucking wrong, you know? And I'm really upset about it.
Was this you? Was this you?
this is his wrestling
I can't be a
voice.
sub teacher. You gotta graduate from college, you know? They only
Yeah, man.
They only allow creative people like me into the sub teaching world. I got no fucking letters, degrees,
Oh
and
my
shit.
gosh.
You know what I'm saying? They're probably drug testing me. Do they drug
No,
test
they
you?
do not drug test
They don't
teachers.
drug test.
They don't. That like you'd be. Here's the thing: the teachers that don't party probably are on antidepressants, like, or that, or maybe they run like 11 miles a day. I don't know.
Oh
There's
my
some
gosh.
teachers that are really happy and love their jobs. That's great.
You
know, I
love your
miss-
job. I know you do.
I missed
You
out
love
on.
the kids.
I missed out
Sure,
a lot.
yeah,
All
I
my
like the
teachers
kids.
were in their 50s and older. They were about to retire. I didn't have any young teachers who, you know, I didn't have any hippie teachers who would share weed with us, you know.
Would never share with
Never had any of that, you know. I like my teachers. I think I had a great education.
Now,
Would it-
now
You know?
students that had graduated, on the other hand,
Yeah.
that were no longer a part of the school.
Oh, that's not
And they had
good.
really good shit.
They
That
had
would
their
be
weed
good.
was so much better than mine, you guys.
not
Like
good.
it's amazing. They're like, listen, when I was teaching in high school and like I'd be helping, I'd smell the weed in their bag and I'd be like, your weed is so much better than my new little shit.
Babe.
And I know, like, and they can afford it. I can't.
Are you gonna
I
take
can't-
it
I
from
get
them?
their
Their
Yeah.
parents' money.
with their parents' money, and like I can't afford to go to the weed club. I go to get my weed from a guy that grows it in Vallejo.
You can't
Right?
take the kids'
it's,
weed.
It's the essay weed, like back when we used to call it. Like it wasn't no hydroponic shit. It was the shit that came from south of the border. The essay weed.
It's true, you know, like when I started smoking weed in the early
Reggie.
90s.
Wag.
Wet
Dude, no,
Reggie,
I had-
stems and seeds.
I had a
Give me that shit.
nephew in high school, like this was years back, but he would take pictures of like Northern Lights and this is in Texas, so I was like, where the fuck did you even get that nice ass weed? So high school kids get good shit. I'm just
Hey,
saying.
yeah, high school
yeah,
kids
they do.
always know where it's at, man. They
Because the
do.
parents grow their
Yeah, I was
shit.
gonna say,
Little
either the
shits.
parents grow it or they fill it.
Yeah, like,
Or their parents give
Well,
it
if
to
they're in
them
high
to
school,
sell it
they-
in school. Who knows? No judgment.
I'm
Whatever.
telling
I
you,
don't know.
you know,
Just
yeah.
don't bring this shit on campus, guys. You're
But
not
I
supposed to
was
bring
like-
weed on campus.
Oh, no.
It should not be on campus.
Boy, that
It's
we
the
would
rules.
fly. And I didn't even
You
know they
know?
had fancy names like that. Northern Lights.
Northern Lights, they got all kinds of different type of weed
So,
these days.
so I knew Pineapple Express was a strain of weed, but I didn't know it was actually like an airflow. Like the Pineapple Express is actually like the.
It's a weather
It's
pattern.
a weather thing. I
It's a
didn't
weather
know.
pattern.
Atmospheric condition.
It's
Okay.
a weather pattern.
Oh, because you
Thank
keep on
you.
hearing it on the
Weather
news.
pattern. It's a good name
You know,
for it.
it's like El Nino doing
I remember
mushrooms
hearing.
or
So this was
something.
right after the movie came out. My dad was talking about Pineapple Express. Like, what do you know about Pineapple Express? Like, wait. What do you know about Pineapple Express? He's like, no, it's an air pattern. I'm like, I was like, oh, Dad, I thought you were talking about weed.
So you gotta remember that most strains of marijuana. You gotta
Are
remember that most
inspired.
strains of marijuana are named by stoners.
Yeah.
Right.
And so they derive from a lot of places. Like I just noticed like 4 different names that they derived from Slurpee flavors from the 70s.
Oh my
Yeah.
Like
god.
the sticky icky. That
Wowie
used to
wowie.
be that used to be a Slurpee.
They're a
Wow,
bunch of
sticky
nerds.
icky.
The sticky icky.
They got
Yeah, what was it?
genealogy. Like this plant was fathered by the mother seed of the golden apple.
Okay, I remember when we was just green or brown. The green was the good one. The brown was the bad.
Bammer.
Bammer weed. Don't
Bammer.
give me that Bammer weed. I don't smoke
You know,
that
there-
shit.
you can get some good deals. Like I was at Mission Cannabis, and they got they got a lounge area, and I buy like 2 eighths for $15 each because you got to spend 25. I'm like, it was good shit for like an eighth for 15. So.
Somebody handed me a handful of Bammer weed. He's like, I found this Safeway bag full of Bammer weed. And I was like, I know, right? But I did take some of it, and I just crushed it down.
Yeah.
Just give it to Paul. Paul will smoke anything.
It was at the
Paul will
veteran
smoke
place.
anything.
You're like the
It
Mikey
is-
of life cereal.
You know,
He'll
it gets
eat
to a
anything.
Give it to Paul.
It gets to a point in life where like, you were seeking out drugs, but then the drugs find you.
Oh, yeah, no,
The
that's
drugs
true.
find
But you just got to make sure that
Yeah.
it's safe. That's
The
all.
drugs find you.
Yeah, I watched them smoke it first.
Hey, so what's up? You can't smoke mushrooms, can you? I used to smoke
I've heard
mushrooms.
no. Okay, so
You can, but I don't
have.
think it really works.
I don't
Somebody,
think it works that way.
so somebody had. We were smoking a joint in Crockett,
Uh-huh.
and he said that he had ground up mushrooms in,
Oh.
and we were kind of feeling it a little bit. It's very short lived.
I've seen a guy snort. Is that
Ew.
snorted, and
Gross.
he's like it can. And
Does
the
not
truth
sound
is,
good. No,
well,
no thank you.
I also saw him do like a whip it right after. So then he really didn't care what he was doing.
You can buy whippets anywhere these days. Most people have no clue
he bought
what
it from
whippets
PK,
are. Yeah.
Nitrous oxide. Like,
Yeah.
okay,
He
not.
got one of those
With a
tanks.
balloon, you gotta have that balloon thing. Somebody in my high school used to sell whippets in the parking lot. You know?
Here's an old school one about the poppers.
Yeah.
The popper. Do you remember popper? You remember
Okay,
popper?
so do you mean like things like Rush? What they call
Yeah.
what we used to
They're
call
like in a
anal
glass-
nitrate, but it's anal nitrate.
Yeah. When I first moved here, I went to like a leather store and I bought some, and I was
You
just,
do
I
that a
was
couple
so
times and you got the worst
bored.
headache.
Oh my god! You're
Yeah,
talking about
it's
the
not
air can
worth it.
I
crusher?
remember that back in
It's
the
not
80s.
worth it.
Is that the one when you
No.
go whoa, when you talk it goes like that? Whoa, whoa.
But it lasts for like 3 minutes.
Well,
like,
but do you
Is
ever
that the
talk on it?
balloon, or-
Because when you talk on
No,
it,
it's
you
a-
sound.
It's a little jar, and
What's-
you open
It's
up
like,
the
yeah,
cap and
you
you sniff
smell
it.
Yeah.
What's
And
the
then
balloon
big brand
thing?
of it was called Rush.
That's nitrous oxide.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
the
that's
smelling
the balloon
salts?
I'm talking about. Yeah,
Smelling
the
salts?
balloon thing is legal, isn't it? The whippets. Or?
So hold on. All these things are legal, but you're not supposed to do the
Yeah,
things
it's
you're doing
not what
with
it's
them.
signed for. Yeah.
So like anal nitrate, which is Rush, the stuff that you now you're gonna hear anal nitrate every time, huh?
Which is actually.
That's my
a-
favorite band.
It's kind
and
of like ever
stuff,
since
man.
somebody told me they're not singing Batman in the theme. They
I think
sing
they're on
it
tour.
Batman.
No.
Like, that's all I
on
hear every
tour.
time I.
They're
going
doing
back-
Modesto
No,
next
okay,
weekend.
So, anal nitrate, you're not supposed to sniff it. I forget what it's supposed. It's supposed to be
I
like
love anal
essential oil or
nitrate.
something.
Yeah, yeah.
I forget what they're saying it's for.
I got all the records.
Um,
Anal
I learned
nitrate.
about the poppers from
But
watching
the
Studio
nitrous
54.
oxide, they say whippets. They say it's for whipped cream canisters,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my
and
experience.
that's how my friend used to dose. You
Yeah.
would put it in one of those whipped cream canisters, and
Yeah.
you'd be like,
And
That's
that
the
doesn't
one,
last
yeah.
very long. It doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
The air cans that to clean the air
oh yeah,
Yeah,
people
that-
Another way to
die
get
from
that.
those.
that you do it and then you start talking and you're like, why do I sound like this?
Oh yeah, that stuff. Okay, so that stuff will. Well, all of it will kill you.
Yeah.
All of it will
Everything in
kill you,
moderation,
but one
guys,
of
everything in
those
moderation.
will freeze your lungs, and
Yeah.
it will
Don't
no.
be
Oh,
doing
no,
that
I-
Your
shit.
lungs will pop. Yeah, that's not
Somebody
good.
will
doing
die.
that shit.
Yeah, no, don't.
No,
do
I
that.
didn't. That was like in 2000.
Don't do any of this stuff, kids.
That was in
Oh,
2004.
jeez.
I was stationed in Iraq, and like I saw somebody else do it, and I was like, "Oh, you serious?" But like we're serving our country. We're fucking in Iraq, so other people find things to do because you can't smoke weed, you can't do other things.
So you didn't end up like doing like a fight club thing or whatever, just out of boredom, like
Well-
beating each other up.
No.
I want you to
Okay,
hit me
so-
as hard as you can.
So when I was in Iraq, what they would do is find like one of the shelters, and at the end of the day, when it's nighttime, somebody would bring their equipment and then just tell which shack outside. And this was like an old Saddam Hussein compound, so there were several buildings that were unoccupied, and then we just drive out there in our Humvees. So like the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, even like the different the Italians, the the Koreans.
So what would you do? Okay, so everyone was there, but what would you do? What would y'all do?
Go
Sorry to
party.
interrupt. Go party. Oh,
Yeah.
With what? Like, there's no alcohol. How would you party?
There is alcohol. Goddamn it, it's the army.
So the Italians had access to like,
Yeah.
But
like
isn't
when
it
it's a part of
illegal?
their culture, it's accepted. But so the Air Force, we only had near beer,
What's that?
non-alcoholic beer.
Near beer? It would just taste like beer?
It's like,
Oh,
what
I
is
want
it
a
called?
beer
What's
now.
that-
I want a
what's
beer
that?
now real bad. Damn. Okay.
All you have to
Near
do is
beer.
Paul's got
show me your
beer.
ID and you can have one out of the cooler.
You want some alcohol? Paul's got alcohol.
Yeah.
What kind of?
I don't look over 21, do you?
No, I just have to check it because you're sitting here asking me for alcohol over the air. And so even if I just give you one,
She told
I
me.
have to make sure
She told me she
I have to
turned.
be
My job
prudent.
never sees this. I hope
She
my
told
job
me she
never
turned
sees this.
18 last
He's
week.
kidding.
And stuff,
No,
Okay,
I
can I
literally-
just show you this? I have these IDs from all these different times of my life.
Let me see.
There's
Show
so
me the
important.
current one first so that you can get your beer.
That okay.
Loving the picture, my dear.
Thank you. I look
Okay.
just like my mother.
Okay.
My mother.
Awesome. Thank you.
May I have a beer with her? I'm gonna.
Yes, you and I've also you can show me your ID because I haven't. I don't think I've ever seen. You've always provided beer.
So can you get it
Yeah, I
out?
can. No, I can just look.
Look at that young thing. That
Thank
young
you.
picture of
Did
me.
you
Look
see
at you,
it?
old lady.
Look how excited you were.
Texas.
You
Is my
finally
Texas
hit
ID?
California.
Showing on
That
there.
I made it.
fucking-
I
Oh,
was so excited. I saw that.
Sorry.
I was
So it
like,
doesn't
I can
record.
finally get weed from a store now.
Oh yeah. You looked unhappy in Oklahoma. Like, yeah, I'm still here. I'm still fucking here.
What year was this? Okay, this is 2005.
A lot can
It's
happen
expired
in an hour and
2005.
45
When
minutes.
was
I'm
this
just saying,
issued?
people get distracted and then forget.
I
So
was a senior
we end
in
at
high
3,
school when I
right?
got
Yeah, and even
No,
right
no,
now
no,
we're
no,
like in
no,
the
I
middle of
haven't
the
been over
conversation.
21 at that
I know.
point. Hang on, when was
So
this
I
issued?
I know that for sure. And when it comes to my podcast, I'm gonna have it like tailored for like
Oh,
the
yeah.
first 10 minutes being dedicated.
I'm
to
excited
something.
that you're
Yes,
doing
yes.
your podcast.
And I'm
What
being
time is your podcast at tomorrow?
so it's 4 to 6. And so I'm curriculum driven when
Under
it comes to like
21.
being invested time and
Is
money.
it 4 to 6? I thought it was 2 to 4.
Oh, is it 2 to 4?
Yeah.
Is it 2 to 4?
Oh, 2 to 4. Just kidding. Shit. Let me tell.
Are you gonna bring mushrooms for all your guests and stuff? Or?
Because I have another person coming in 4 to 6.
Okay, 2 to
The
4.
week after.
That's even better because.
Okay.
Can you do me a favor? Do you
happy
know
I was. This is
you
my
know how to
cutest
get in touch with
picture I've ever
Tony?
taken.
Tell him that I made a
You got the
mistake and that it's
pigtails
2 to
going and
4.
stuff.
So he can
This
fix that
fresh young
timing.
thing, ready for
Sure.
Cali.
Thank you so much. Are you?
Did you move straight to
tight
the
with
Bay
him?
Area, or you went to LA?
I can
No,
send
no,
him a
no.
message.
From Oklahoma,
Thank you
I
kindly.
graduated from
I
college.
could do it, but
and
that'd
my
be very
mom,
unprofessional.
got headhunted from Integris in Oklahoma City, and she got headhunted to work at Walnut Creek.
That's where I live. I live in Walnut Creek.
So they
live-
paid for her to move out and stuff like that. And so my
Do you-
dad was selling the house, and my sister was like, "I'll move to California too. I'll move with everybody." And so my mom was looking for like this really nice house out in Hercules.
Hercules is way the hell out, though. I mean,
Yeah, man, it's beautiful out there. So anyway,
you could have been my neighbor.
I was
You
so
missed
happy.
out. Like, you missed out. You should have lived in Walnut Creek. Why didn't you fight for Walnut Creek back in the day? Like, we don't want to be
Listen,
in
I
Hercules.
had no say in what my parents were gonna
would've
buy.
lived
I
next
was
to
just
Chris.
happy to be living there rent free,
Dude,
floating off the fat.
We could have been
land, you know what I'm
neighbors.
saying?
I live in a senior community, so
I caught
maybe they won't
somebody.
let you
Do they
in
have a
yet.
pool there?
They got 5 pools. They
5
got
pools.
Well,
five.
why don't you
Cool.
invite us over to go swimming sometime?
I
would
think
love
one
to-
of them is clothing options.
He
Just
would,
kidding.
He would
Just
be happy
kidding.
to. He would be happy to
Let's-
invite
Do you
you.
want to go swimming? You don't like
Yeah.
to swim? You don't like to go swimming?
It's all scheduled out,
Let's go
but
swimming.
if you really want to come down.
But it's
Do you
an,
know how to swim?
it's a senior living complex.
no, it's
so
not a senior living complex. It's like
a retirement community.
It's like a college campus for old people.
There you go.
You know, some people they got
I like
caregivers.
Oh my
Most
God,
of
she
these
loves
people-
it already.
Most
We
of
should
these
go get a
people
later and then
are
like.
still dry. There's like
Swimming, we should go swimming. It would be
there's
great.
like golf courses, movie theaters. We got it all and stuff. You know, we don't have close by an abortion clinic though.
Oh,
And it
word.
breaks my heart because I don't drive. I always wanted to be like walking distance to an abortion clinic. You know.
It's so fucked up. Well,
A
she
CPS
can't.
is
She
fine
can't.
with a
She
plan
can't
B.
walk. She can't walk afterward. You have to like carry her or something.
I could carry her. I love her that much. I'll carry her.
Wow. Are you
There
even
has
in a
to be a
relationship?
joke
You're
there.
planning an
There's
abortion, and
many
you're not
jokes
even
in
in a relationship. That's really fucked up, bro.
There's always a joke
Hey.
in everything.
I just want to be an embryo
I
slow
mean-
away from
Hey.
it.
I mean, people are.
Listen, I don't like kids
Hey.
either, but come on.
Hey, people are always for abortion, but you ask them where's the nearest abortion clinic to where you live. They
thank
don't
you.
even know.
Y'all.
They don't even know.
Y'all.
I think it's important that you know where your
Get
abortion
this.
clinic.
Get this. So I work with kids that was like special needs, like on autism or whatever. And this one kid that I worked with was a runner. He'll just like run. And his dad came to pick him up, and the look of just abject like exhaustion on his face, and his kid ran right past him out the door, and the aide went to go get him. Dad was like, "I'm not on the fucking clock yet, y'all." Like the look on his face, he made eye contact with me, and I swear I heard his thoughts. It was, I could have pulled out.
Hey man,
Man.
you know, not everybody loves their kids and stuff.
No,
But
I'm
I
not
love
saying they
all
don't
my
love
kids.
their kids, but it's hard having a special needs kid. Like I'm saying, being a parent is hard already.
I am
With a
a-
special needs kid, like
I am a special
you know,
needs. I
the
need
fact that they've lived
Wi-Fi.
this long and you
I
haven't
need some
shaken
weed.
babied them, like I don't know.
So I have a nephew. Did I ever tell you about my nephew?
I'm a special needs kid.
And-
and
I am
stuff.
too. I was too. So I
You
get
know?
it. I get it. No.
See, but I'm really special. I'm really special.
He's so
I got my
special.
own
His
podcast.
his name shouldn't be Chris. It should be Ed.
Hey, I was born Christian. I Americanized it to Chris. I gringoed my name to Chris. I feel shame over that. I wish I had fought.
Christian?
I wish that 8-year-old, 9-year-old, I don't know when they convinced me Christian is a bad name. I don't know, but I wish I had fought for Christian. But back then, you just wanted to be as gringo as possible. Because,
Really?
but now I felt like they would have made sure that I was stuck with Christian. You know what I'm saying? If I was in school now, they wouldn't let me change it to Chris. They're like, no, fuck that. You keep Christian. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, I do know what you're saying, bro.
Totally, bro.
Totally, bro.
Let me feel ya.
Feel
Just
you.
the
You
heat's on in the
shoulda.
studio, apparently.
It's painful to know that I had to Americanize my name.
Did you catch that tomorrow it's 2 to 4, not 4 to 6? So
2 to 4.
2 to 4, 2 to 4.
So
That's
we
our
can
show.
make it to open weeks after. It's beautiful.
I know.
Yeah.
But do you
That's a
need the
good thing, right?
Godfather?
Yeah, that's an awesome thing.
Okay.
You need the Godfather comedy. I'm the Godfather of North Beach comedy. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want the whole city or just North Beach? I mean, I'm the most important.
I would
part,
love
though.
to do a set in one of the strip clubs.
I
wish. How do I get booked for that?
The Condor. I'm not sure of the Condor.
Who's booking the Condor? I would love to do a
I
set.
don't know. Are you on
Yeah.
Bacon and stuff?
I am on Bacon.
Is that what you were like?
I don't know. I mean, you could find out, but Pam said that she did New Year's Eve at the strip club.
Yeah.
And then I offered my services to get on the pole. And she's like,
Oh,
you
Jesus.
know, I don't think you're strong enough to be a stripper. I'm like, oh, you didn't go there, girl, did you?
She
You
did.
didn't go
That
there.
does sound like something Pam would
That's
say.
kind of funny because I was kind of thinking the
That's a
opposite. I don't think the
challenge.
pole's strong enough for you to be.
I know.
Why you saying, bro? Why you saying, Paul?
That
I'm
was
saying
funny.
That was 52 minutes in,
I
so
can't-
I can farm that
Hey.
sucker too.
That was
Hey.
funny.
God
I
damn
can
it.
still do the splits. I used to.
Let's see it.
I've been
Let's
no,
see it.
Dude,
no,
you
I
know
may
what's so
stretch a little
funny?
bit now.
Okay,
I can
so
still do the split stuff.
I want
can
to say
still
10 years
get
into the
down.
marriage, one of the things that my ex-husband bought me was a stripper pole, but I never got to put it up. So
He never put it up. He just bought it for you, and you never got to use it.
yeah, I had to
That's
stay in the
just-
closet this
he
whole
just
time.
rented
It was
it.
so
Do you still
sad.
have it?
No. Okay, this is in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
And then I want to say, fast forward years later, we finally bought our house. I was like, I am gonna put this bitch up here. I put it up myself. My daughters were like, "What the fuck, mom?" And I was like, "You can't get on it, though, only me." 'Cause,
Fuck that. We're going to get you that stripper. Pull back.
oh,
Your husband husband is not gonna
Are you
keep.
allowed to put it up in your
I know
apartment?
you need
We
a
have a
stripper
Kickstarter
pole. Damn
already
it.
started for you to get that.
You need a stripper
back.
pole.
But stripper poles are like a great what's that?
Exercise.
Exercise. Hell
It's a
yeah.
great
Yeah, they are.
exercise.
And a great excuse.
And a great excuse.
I do this for me, not for you.
Stripper pole.
But you were in the military, didn't you? Like run like 5 miles a day back in those days.
Not 5 miles. It was 2 miles.
He says that like it was part of the obstacle course.
I don't know. I've never been in the military.
Oh my God! Let me tell you about that obstacle course
When
when the
I've never been in the
obstacle course
military.
finally
I
happened.
was in
that
the
shit
war
was
on drugs, though. I was on the winning side.
Me too.
What's
The war on drugs on the winning side. Oh, you were the drugs. Gotcha.
I was the drugs.
The war on,
I'm
I mean,
They nicknamed me
well,
fentanyl.
how can you really call it the war on drugs? Because wars end. Like, there's just always going to be drugs coming in.
But a lot of the.
It's true. It's true.
They're coming.
It's true.
When I was in the military, it was a different story. And it's just like I
mean,
had to.
Did you ever think like 10 years ago you couldn't be on mushrooms all day long? Like, things are changing quickly. You could buy mushrooms at Walgreens in a couple of years. You can now, but there's no weed in it.
No, you can buy it outside of Walgreens. The guy who's selling it on the
The
platform.
open air. There's an open air market. Yeah, open air drug market, man.
I know.
It's a beautiful thing.
I think so. I think mushrooms are gonna change the world and stuff. Mushrooms are gonna change everything.
Well, okay, here's the thing though. Not everybody handles it the same.
Oh yeah.
So like for instance, yesterday a friend of hers is going through something, and we gave him some, just a little, right?
Oh, that's
But
never good.
That
though.
only intensified what he was going through.
You see, I tell
so
I
we
tell
always
In the
people.
right frame of mind. That's true.
So I feel like we assume that people can handle it the way we can.
Nah.
But then I share, and then I got friends crying on me, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And they're like, "We gotta go."
Tell mama,
Yeah.
did you give me some mushrooms, your mama? Yeah, man, mushrooms intensifies
Nice.
whatever you're feeling at that moment.
What are they saying?
If you're unhappy, you should not be doing mushrooms. Mushrooms is something you do when you're happy. It intensifies your happiness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you shouldn't do it when you're in a
Nah.
bad mood. That's for sure.
Or at least like.
Every mood.
So what's the longest you've done mushrooms in a row?
I feel like you have to have a strong will. Like, if you can, like, I feel like with most drugs, if you can will yourself to be okay, you will be.
Mm-hmm.
And like I've never done PCP or any.
Oh, good God! I don't want to. All the drugs that I've never touched, I don't want to. I feel like I'm at that age where
I've never done fentanyl.
I've already
crack.
tested
No,
what
no,
I'm
they
willing to
gave
work
me-
with.
They gave me fentanyl for my procedure. I get it, man.
Oh, what kind of procedures? Did
Oh
you
no,
get?
we talked about this last time I was here. I had pre-cancerous cells on my cervix.
Oh yeah.
So they had to. So my doctor was a fucking sadist. She's like, you have a strong pain tolerance. I can't believe that anybody would actually. So the LEAP procedures, they take like a wire and they burn a layer off, and they expect me to go through that without sedation? Are you fucking kidding me? So like they burnt a little bit of me, and I screamed bloody murder. She stopped right then. She's like, okay, because like you can't move. Is if like you move, like you get your pussy burnt or whatever.
wrong
I don't know.
place
Like
burnt.
wrong place burnt.
Can I
so
ask
she just
what
turned
did you
off.
smell like? What did your burned skin smell
I
like?
don't know. It was inside my
Jesus.
pussy. I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
Because
Sorry.
I
Where's
burned.
that disclaimer again?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Maybe
Wow.
steak? I don't know.
Smelled like burnt
Because
pussy. That's what
I
it
burned
smelled
skin
like.
before.
I mean,
Like
what-
burnt carne asada.
I
What?
mean,
Let's go to a seafood place. I can find a smell for you somewhere.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm a dumbass.
no.
That's
so,
a bad question.
So she rescheduled it, and then went forward, and they gave me fentanyl. But I kept watching the Book of Boba Fett. I still don't know what was going on, and I had a job interview I was a teacher at the zoo,
Yeah.
and I have no memory of that job interview. When they say not to do anything like that when you're on the fence, they say like, give yourself 72 hours, don't sign any contracts.
Was it the SF Zoo or
What?
the San Francisco Zoo? Or which?
It was at the Oakland Zoo. It was at the
Oh,
Oakland Zoo. I was a teacher.
oh,
Apparently, I did a great job.
That's
was
a
a
bomb ass, yeah.
That was a really, really fun. They did not ask me to come back though
So you
because
teach improv?
No, she
No.
teaches middle school. Oh,
I
I teach improv to her kids.
well,
Okay.
I was oh okay.
I took
I've
a
been
lot
an
of improv.
educator. I was an educator for many years. Now I'm working with special needs children, learning to become a registered behavioral technician. That's what I'm doing now.
So one thing I could say this, and like when I was in the military, if you work hard, you party hard, okay?
Yeah, it's true.
So it's kind of hard to separate your professional life from your regular life.
When
and
you're partying with the people that you work with.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
it sounds like shitting where you eat.
Yeah. But right now we're performing in a professional capacity, right? And it's confusing. So anyways, I wanted to bring up this, like when guys are hard, they can't pee, right?
We're going to ask you
Correct.
these
Correct.
questions. That's the
there's-
thing?
That's
What?
the thing. But
Paul doesn't get hard anymore.
she was
you
like,
know?
why can't he pee? I was like, because he was hard. And I was like, it's a sphincter thing, isn't it?
I don't
It's
know.
like
So it's
Urethra.
a duct. It's a urethra thing, right?
Urethra
There's
thing.
actually there's almost like a switch down there. It goes, what's going to be coming out next?
Because women are told to prevent UTIs is to pee
To pee.
before and,
And
after
after.
sex.
Right.
Pee before and after sex, that prevents a lot of problems.
Right. That is
men,
correct.
Men can't do that.
Men
I remember-
can't do
So you
that.
just turned this show into an educational platform. Look at you go.
I remember in JUCO, I was shamed by a woman because I didn't realize women don't pee out of their pussy. You know,
No, they
No,
pee
we-
I
out of
was
their
shamed.
hole.
Like, how you not know women don't pee out of their pussy?
I
was
mean,
like,
yeah,
Me-
there's 3 holes down there. There's 3 holes down there. And they're all right next to each other.
how you not know?
If you're learning from dolls, they are not accurate.
They're not accurate.
Hey,
You know, they have a
my
porn for
Barbie
that.
doesn't pee. God damn it, my Barbie just does not pee. You know.
When dolls started peeing, I was so excited. But the truth is, when you leave
remember
water in
those,
them
yeah.
too long, the
Yeah.
water molds.
Yeah.
And then it
No,
comes out as
no.
moldy pee.
And then your
Yeah.
dolly has to go to the doctor before you sit that shit. Only girls get
That's a
this
good
joke.
one.
Only girls
Have you
get
told
this
that
joke.
one before?
No, you just made you talking
That's
about peas and
fucking
dollies.
awesome, yeah.
I don't know.
Because we were talking about old VHS tapes that we would rent, and I
Yeah.
was like, Pippi Longstocking.
Oh, Pippi.
Pippi was great, you
I
know.
loved her Pippi.
What was your go-to VHS like that you would rent from Blockbuster or
I don't know. Yeah.
Homeward Bound.
Homeward Bound?
Homeward Bound with the dogs
The
talk.
dogs, yeah.
The dog. That was
man.
my favorite.
And this is in the 80s, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or like
And one of
90s?
the
Early
one of
90s.
the dogs was Michael J. Fox, right?
Yeah. Yep. That was Chance. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when I was in elementary school, I used to go to a daycare in some old people's house. They would show us Fast Times at Richmond High. We weren't even 10.
That's not appropriate.
Yeah, but they
Oh,
were
the-
hippies. They were hippies. They're like, they were
The scene where
hippies.
she was teaching the girl
Dude.
how to
I
get
saw
the
that
head
movie.
with the
I think like
carrots.
20, 30
Dude,
With
know
the
times.
where you
carrots?
leave your
No.
kids. Just saying. No,
So
where
my
you leave your
favorite-
kids.
They
My-
were hippies. They
My
were
favorite
hippies.
movie growing up was The Last Unicorn, and that is not a movie for kids. There was
They were
a scene. There was
hippies.
a scene where a skeleton was like, "Give me wine." I was so excited to try wine when I was a kid after watching that.
Do you remember the labyrinth with
Yes.
Oh my god, that was so much scarier.
Bowie.
Billy-
Bowie.
There
Hey,
you go.
hey, what happened to Madam Web? Did you see Madam Web? Or?
I don't own a I don't know.
You know,
What?
And make sure if you're looking up one of those titles, The Last Unicorn, it's The Last Unicorn, not The Last Uniporn.
You
I
pull
got
up the
both.
wrong.
you know,
There
You
might
know-
be some video of me out there having sex in a unicorn costume.
May or may not.
you know. When I was in high school,
There was a lot of cameras at the time. I don't know
I can already see the logo for your podcast happening already.
what unicorn.
Yeah, you need
with
to.
the-
You need to
make it
have
as
your
a
own.
unicorn.
I swear, you need to have your own podcast because you'll have so much fun.
yeah.
Not to
I
say
don't
this
have
isn't fun,
time.
Chris.
You know,
I
in
don't
my
have
high
time or the
school,
money for
Debbie
this, but I'd
Does
love to.
Dallas, like the videotape just went from my class. We just like back in those days, you would give somebody the videotape. Like that was before internet.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You
Then
know,
it became DVD.
Like Debbie Does Dallas went like, that was- to this day, I gotta say I don't like the Cowboys, but I'm a big fan of the Debbie Does Dallas.
It's a classic, like Deep Throat, man.
That is a classic. Debbie Does Dallas is probably one of the best. Yeah, it's a classic.
Except
you know?
Deep Throat was here in the city.
You know.
They filmed it here in the
Yeah,
city?
that was Linda
Where'd they
Lovelace
film-
Yeah.
and the O'Farrell
Yeah.
brothers and stuff like that.
But Debbie Does Dallas has a good.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Behind the Green Door.
it's a good storyline
Behind the
about
green
work
door.
ethic. You know, this one woman wanted to go to Dallas to try out for the cheerleaders. They had no money, so they decided to like have sex for money, so they couldn't go to Dallas to the cheerleaders.
Oh, there's nothing in Dallas. I mean, honestly, Kennedy was shot there. That was pretty
Yeah.
cool. The book, the museum is pretty cool. I went with my sisters.
His body double was shot there.
Who?
Oh, sorry. Keep going.
Right.
You don't
I just
think
wanted to
Kennedy-
correct you. 'Cause,
You don't think Kennedy was
affecting.
actually shot? You don't think Kennedy was really shot?
No,
in
that
Dallas?
was his body double.
You know why they haven't
Kennedy
figured out who did it?
What
It was
are you
a woman
talking
who
about?
shot
I need to
Kennedy.
hear this new theory. I like it, but I want to hear all the theories on the
It
Kennedy
was a woman who
assassination.
shot Kennedy. That's why they
As
haven't
I
figured out
think
who
Jackie
did it.
actually. I
Her
think
just
Jackie
comes out
was.
like,
I think
"Oop,
Jackie
what?"
was like.
All right, it was Marilyn Monroe.
It was Jackie, damn it.
No, I
It
think
was
Jackie Kennedy was a part of it. I think she had something to do with it.
Because he was screwing around.
No,
if all
I
of a sudden this
think-
podcast gets cut out, we're going to go, oh, deep state.
I mean, as a woman, what if
Like,
like
we're already done.
This,
What
this
if-
show is
what
strictly
if
for
Taylor
entertainment
Swift started
purposes.
singing "Happy Birthday" to your man at a party? Would you
When you
like?
said I got canceled,
Would be
I'm like,
okay
oh,
with
shit,
that,
I'm
or
fucking
would
up.
be like, "I'm gonna kill you, bitch!
Well-
I'm gonna kill you"?
Here's the thing. You can't be mad at someone for saying happy birthday to your man.
I'm gonna kill you. You say
but
"Happy
you-
Birthday" to my man.
Okay. Let's.
Especially like this.
Happy
Birthday
Yeah.
to you.
Mr. Presidente.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
You sing pretty
She does
good.
this great in the hot springs.
I just wish she wasn't done.
No, but that was a moment in time, man. But when your husband's the president, you can't get mad that someone else sings. Like I said, this is some
I'm
shit
gonna
you
kill
signed
you
up
singing
for.
"Happy Birthday" to my man. I'm
Man,
gonna kill you.
No,
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm not a possessive type. I wouldn't get mad about that.
Why not? I mean, you don't think that could have happened like that?
I don't believe in. I don't
You
believe
say
in
"Happy Birthday" to my
monogamy.
man. I'm gonna come after you.
I can't even be serious because you know the serious part of me is angry. Like as I'm married, having been married, and being the wife, I'm just saying he would be like, "Why are you so mad?" I'm like, "I don't. It's not that I don't trust you. I just don't trust these bitches."
Ah.
Oh yeah. But you never hear anybody say a woman killed JFK. Have you ever heard any?
But
theory?
think about, she was sitting right next to him. She had the best aim at
I
everybody.
know.
And like
I know.
get this is a trip.
She could have
When
been
I was
sleeping
in
with
the
the Secret Service.
When
or
I was in the
something.
5th grade, all of the teachers put us all of the 5th grade into one classroom, and we watched a thing about the JFK shootings.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, "This is pretty intense for 5th graders." And I said something to one of my teachers. He's like, "Oh please, you watch rated R stuff all the time. This is nothing. It's all educational." And I was just like, "Mr. Romines, you're kind of an asshole."
Wait, I got one for you. My daughter, when she was in elementary, there was in Texas, they had a game called the Underground Railroad. Oh, it was so wrong. It was so racist.
How would it play?
Because my daughter is half black, half Filipino, and she was like, "Mom, they made me be a slave, run through the Underground Railroad." Yeah.
But
I
was it
like-
an educational game, or was it a game that they were playing?
Should
like,
they
on
be
the
playing
schoolyard,
this-
in the schoolyard?
No,
What was it?
it was with the teacher guided.
Well, they have so
That's
many
a
things
little
like
fun.
that,
Did
that
you
are being
complain?
or getting canceled and getting sued.
It's-
There was
it's
something
not like
in Florida
anybody
was
got
like
You
sued.
have to have the
Over it.
white kids be the slave, man. Make them feel.
Oh.
feel
No, some teacher, I want to say it was Florida, had a homework assignment where they said, "Okay, so you're a slave and you were bought," and I forget. It was kind of like
write a paragraph home or something like that. Like,
no, you had to like answer like how you were going to. I forget, but it was like, oh, how many years are you going to have to work until you're emancipated and free slave and
You're never gonna be emancipated. You're a slave.
well, yeah, or something. I forget, but they made it
That's
almost
crazy.
like a math question, and you're like, really?
So I was like, this
like
is
you
the,
were
this
bought
is,
as a slave in this year.
Oh, there's a-
Emancipation happened
what-
in this year.
It was 18. It was during the Civil War. It's
Ask
the
Biden, but he
14th.
was there.
It was the 14th. I'm gonna look this shit up now. It was the 14th
I
and the
told
15th
one
Amendment.
woman that if she wanted me to move out and move in with her, she's got to pay my mom like $50,000 a year. You know, I mean, don't you think I'm worth that kind of money though? I mean, would you pay my mom money? You know, for me, would you buy me from my mom?
What?
No.
What? I'm so
As an
confused.
adult,
Did your mom sold you into slavery? That's a problem. That's
How
called
much
trafficking.
How much would you pay my mom for me? Like, how much do you think I'm worth and stuff? You know.
That's funny. Ashley, I think it was probably Google searching when Amanda.
Yeah. Well, the Amanda. Okay.
So here's the problem: is he passed it at whatever year it was, but it didn't roll out and finalize for like 2 years because
well, this.
part of the
They
part of the
didn't
states in
know,
the South,
yeah.
they either didn't know
Yeah.
or they were like thinking we're gonna let this go as long as possible.
Yeah.
Well, so the real thing was that like Lincoln wasn't against slavery. It was all strategic. Like
I was
political.
watching.
it was a political thing. He really didn't give a shit about slaves.
Don't say that about Lincoln, damn
know,
it.
right?
Take that
It's
back.
true, though. It's
did you
true.
see that
Take
guy?
that
That
back.
guy's top hat yes.
So the Emancipation Proclamation was in 1863.
Okay.
And that freed the slaves. So all persons held as slaves within rebellious states are and hence. So that meant that in the places that were not in the South, those slaves were still not free. Like there was a loophole to this. So like places in California, because there were parts of California that had slaves,
Yeah.
they were not free. In Oklahoma, like that
Well,
was
and
yeah.
that's why also we had our Civil War.
But you know, the English
It was
just
all
voted.
it's all
The English
hypocritical.
just voted on slavery.
Well, I helped
Hold
out.
on.
The
We got-
English didn't have to go to war to
I
end
helped
slavery.
out
They
in
just did
American.
it.
I helped out in American history class, and I used to
English is-
substitute American history.
yeah.
So like it was very.
Miss AJ
So I want to
Tones.
ask, isn't that true though? That's why we had the Civil War too, is because it was the North versus the South.
Yes,
Part-
it was.
in part.
Wait, hold on. Somebody dropped a joke about Texas wanting to.
Succeed.
Yeah, but the truth is, when I lived in Texas, they're kind of excited about seceding from
Yeah, they
everybody.
really are.
Believe me, everybody in Texas sucked.
No, there's a movie coming out that Texas and California succeed to their own country.
So does
It's coming out
California?
like
Does California
I
have
think
the
in a
option to
month.
secede as well?
Yeah, apparently we do. We just never have.
Only
I
so
mean,
many
we're the-
states have that option,
California
right?
is
To
the
secede.
third largest
Just
market
economy.
in the world.
Oh,
Economy
yeah.
in the world. Like, yeah, we'll be fine without the rest of America.
Secession.
They're not gonna let us go, you know. They're not gonna let us go. So you don't think I'm worth any money? Like you want to pay my mom for me?
No,
You
nobody
don't think
wants. No offense,
I'm
Chris,
a-
but nobody wants to buy you. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. No offense. Buyer's remorse. No.
Don't say that.
Your mother
Give
loves
him a
you.
30-day
She's
cooling
not.
off period with him.
She's not.
Hey.
She listen. Your
Hey.
mom loves you. She would never sell you. Okay. She
Yeah.
loves you
You got
very.
buyer's
You're
I'm not the
living with
best
her.
son. My mom has a complicated dishwasher. I can't. I don't know how to turn it on. The shit is so electronic. I don't know how to turn this bitch on.
My mom always forgets the Wi-Fi password.
Yeah, this dishwasher is like, what the fuck is this thing?
I
Dude?
can't with you.
I don't know how to turn this thing on and shit. It scares me. I'm not the best.
Scares
son.
me when
His
it's like
idea of
Man.
getting his Mother's Day gift is one of those signs that goes on your dishwasher. It says dirty
Oh,
or
yeah.
clean, but it
Clean.
has the Golden Girls. It either has
Oh, yeah.
Blanche or whatever.
I
You know,
love
I
that.
forgot to buy my mom a gift one year. Like, I felt so bad.
For shame.
I bought her chocolates the next day. But I forgot.
when it was on sale.
I forgot. She's all, you forgot? What do you mean you forgot? I'm like, oh, I forgot, you know.
I forgot your present on the bus. Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
It was sitting there and
I'm sorry, Mama.
How was your
Sorry,
Valentine's Day?
Mama.
Did you guys get hooked up on Valentine's Day? or-
I had a show, Mean Dave's show in
Oh, Mean
Sunnydale.
Dave,
Thank
yeah.
you. Shout out to Mean Dave for putting me on. That was very special. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
And then
that's the
Was
shot.
it all women in Mean
did I see
Day?
you
or-
after that? No, like I came to the city. I dropped a trip. No, yeah, you met us. You met me at Ocean Ave.
bar.
Yeah, and then from there we went to Comedy on the Ave at Ocean Avenue with Tony Sparks' place, and then later on I saw my boo thing. Yeah,
That Wednesday.
on Wednesday. Yeah,
my boo thing. Eh?
one of my boo things.
One of my
One,
boo things.
one of my boyfriends. Let's see.
How many
Damn,
do you
girl.
have?
Like 4?
I think Paul is single.
Like 4 boyfriends?
Yeah, that's why.
I think Paul's looking.
Listen.
That's why I wear that ring.
Listen, I like my space. I don't want to live with anybody, you know. I'm the perfect side chick. I'm just
So
kidding.
you're not going to buy me from my mom? Is that what you're saying?
No one wants to buy you, Chris. You're worth more than that.
How much am I worth, though?
They don't even want to lease you with an option to buy.
What Ashley is saying, invite her to swim at your pool and then
Right.
y'all could talk about it.
Yeah, we could talk about it, but
I've
I'm
never
not
been
buying
in that
nothing.
pool. I've
You
never
could
been in
be
that
boo
pool.
number 4.
Yeah, you
I've
could
never been in
be.
that pool.
You could be a boo thing number 4.
Yeah.
She already likes your salt and pepper
I
hair.
do like your salt and pepper hair.
Do I get like
Damn.
2 days a week, or I'm down to 1 day a week?
See, he can be like cuddly and all that, but then
I'll be fine.
We already defined he's a bear and likes honey and stuff.
I love honey.
So again, this
he
is a
will
callback.
steal your honey
Wait, Bear, are you
and
gay?
blame other people. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
I'm
no,
not
gay
He
bear.
stuck his dick in my honey, and I'm like, who am I to get
What
that
are you
to
saying,
now?
gay? I ate his honey
Did
last
you really?
week.
Did
I
you
Put your
ate-
dick in the
really?
honey? Wait a minute.
Did he do
Hold
that?
the phone.
I did
Is
not.
this
What
a
did you
law
do
and
with the
order
honey?
SVU? Who put the dick in the honey?
I did not put my
Jesus.
dick in the
I
honey.
think he wants to have somebody go, wow, is that honey on your dick? That
My,
tastes so sweet.
my dick didn't fit in the honey. My
Dude,
dick is too big.
Honey
Yeah.
is a hard thing to get off,
My
so
dick
you
is
don't
too big.
be like all jelly in your
You
pants.
have to use like hot water
Yeah,
and like
to get it
soap
off.
to get it off. Yeah, it's hard to get off.
Yeah, Ace
I
couldn't
just
help
use
you with
my
that.
tongue.
Where's
Stuck
Ace,
in
by
your
the way?
hair. Just get stuck in your hair.
Ace,
Wouldn't it
stay
be great
home.
if you were a
Honey
cat? You
masks.
could just lick your own asshole or something.
Jesus.
That's great.
Wait,
If we could, we would. I mean,
have you felt a cat's tongue? Do you really?
I mean-
No, they're like sandpaper.
Yeah.
I've seen
dogs'
videos
tongues
of
aren't
guys
like that.
coming on
Dogs
themselves.
lick themselves, and their tongues aren't like that.
Every time I get out of the shower, one of our cats comes running and he doesn't meow, he eows. Eow, eow, eow. And so he wants to like lick me dry as soon as I come out.
Oh.
It takes like an hour and a half for him to complete. So
Yeah.
It's so like here, you missed a spot.
I'm still dry here.
I was watching a video.
I mean-
The guy was coming on himself. I'm like, I've never
Oh, good
came on
God.
myself. No.
That's
Oh, good God.
vile.
Good God.
My
How do you
goodness.
come on your like
God bless him.
come and then on you?
They
Like you
ain't
gotta
for the
angle
mouth.
it.
As it, okay, in the South, you say, "Oh, bless their heart," as like "fuck them."
Yeah.
Oh, bless your heart.
Yeah, it's more of an. Well, it's really.
It's okay to
good
come on
intention.
my face, but not your own face, brother. You know,
I
that's
mean,
not
if you're a
okay.
consenting party, how would you come on your own face by accident? Is that rape? Is that a self-assault?
You know,
I've
I
actually.
was thinking this earlier. I swear to God, all my friends I know in Oakland, they all got lawsuits. They're all suing each other. What the hell? Are we in a lawsuit culture now? Everybody's suing
Everyone's
somebody.
litigious because nobody wants to.
you-
Everybody wants a windfall of money.
Are you suing somebody? Are you
I would
suing
never.
somebody?
I don't
No.
believe in litigation. I think we should all.
Yeah.
I think we should settle it like Vikings and back in the
Ah,
Roman times.
yes.
Yeah, you know.
Throw hands. No,
Fucking take the
but I
bow and
don't.
arrow
Right.
and
I don't
like-
believe. I don't believe in violence. I'm just saying. I think litigation. It's.
My high school, we were the Vikings and stuff, you know. And I always say, Valhalla is deep in my heart, damn it.
I want to
You
be a
know.
Viking. Can I be a
I'm
Viking?
descended
No,
from
you can't be a
Vikings. I'm
Viking.
German. I've got German. I got German, Russian in me. Rus.
I
Never
wanna
brought
be
me
a
the
Rus.
egg rolls,
Both
damn
at
it.
the same
When are you
time?
gonna bring me my goddamn egg rolls?
Yo,
Joe Mama?
tomorrow maybe.
She has a little Russian and a little German in her. And I said both at the same time.
We're
Next
all
time.
mixed. We're all mixed, goddamn.
So there was this Russian guy that I saw that was seeing back in Oklahoma. I sympathy fucked him. He was a double amputee. He was a double amputee. Sorry, should I not have said that?
Aw.
How did he
So-
lose his limbs?
He was running to get on a train in Russia, and he fell beneath the tracks and became a double amputee.
But did you see him in person? Or?
Yeah, so he told
She
me that
fucked him. How
Oprah-
can she fuck him?
He told me that Oprah got his legs for him, like his little like
Damn,
little
Oprah.
metal this little
Dude,
metal
you
metal
be
things for
meeting
his
some
nubbins.
characters.
I do, man. I have a big heart. I have a big heart. So anyway, so like it was some really listen.
Was it
It
easier
was
to
some
get
really
on
good.
top
It
with
was
no
some really
legs,
good.
or-
It was some really good sex, but
Was
like
he
I
on
didn't.
top
I didn't
or
know if
out-
it was a.
Were you on?
Wait, did he
top?
take his
that's
leg?
a lot of questions.
Did he take his his?
Yeah, his prostate. I didn't know if it was the
yeah.
nubbins or his center of gravity.
Was it
It was
the?
some great
Was
sex.
Was it the legs you
The
were
Shout
fucking?
out to shout out
I'm
to
looking for a
Dima.
little nubbin.
I don't know, man.
Oh.
So we all
he
just
was
need
great.
a little nubbin.
He was fun.
I love that. That's a good one.
He made his own vodka and stuff.
No, he didn't.
Oh, I got a vodka thing. Okay, so outside of May's Oyster, I was writing down my jokes, and these two ladies from Ukraine come up to me, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And we got caught up talking, and they said, I was like, "Have you tried the weed out here?" They're visiting from Ukraine, okay? And they're like, "Yes, we had a gummy." And I was like, "Oh." And they were like, "We were so high." And I was like, "Oh, cool, 1,000 milligrams?" And they were like, "No." And I was like, 100 milligrams? They're like, "No." And then they're like, 10 milligrams. And I was like, "Oh." Oh. And then
Disappointment in your...
these Ukraine women are quick. She was like, you drink a liter vodka with me, and I'll smoke your whatever, how much THC would you?
Yeah.
And of course I'm like, let's do it.
Yeah, the dispensaries they top it off to 100 milligrams. You can legally sell.
Yeah,
But
just
you
take
can
10 of those.
you
and
can
it's
buy like
1,000.
100 of those, right? You can buy 100 of those things, 100 milligrams or something. Do you smoke a lot of weed or?
She's like,
How is the, is there a dispensary in Crockett or how?
No, I get my weed from a guy in Vallejo.
That was not a joke.
You still got a guy?
I
Does
use
he
this
rap
guy-
or something?
No,
Does
no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't rap.
Does
just,
he rap?
No, he doesn't rap. His name's Dave.
He's
Shout
Bay
out-
number 2.
Is his name Mean Dave?
It's
You don't
not-
buy
no,
weed
no.
with Mean
No,
Dave.
it's not
do
Mean
you?
Dave. No, it's this guy in Vallejo. His name is
There's
Dave.
another
Shout out to
Dave.
Dave. Dave fronts me some weed when I don't have money. He's like, no freaky deaky. I got daughters. I understand.
No
I'm just.
freaky deaky.
He's such a nice guy. I actually owe him like $100. I need to pay
No
him.
freaky deaky.
I need to pay
So
him.
hopefully this shout out gets him a little extra biz.
It's
and he
not-
can get 25 off the
He's not.
top.
He's not
Dave.
taking new clients. He's not taking new clients.
You
This
know,
is
you just
a
tell him to
thing.
share this
I'll meet you in the
podcast,
parking
and
lot at
he'll
Six
get his
Flags.
money.
You go to Six Flags and smoke weed.
shout out.
No,
Yeah.
I don't do roller coasters anymore. I have reached I think that every person reaches a point where they're like,
Oh my
I can't
God.
do roller coasters anymore. It hurts my back too much.
So having raised
my
kids.
hips and my back were hurting so bad last time I went on a roller coaster. I'm like,
Oh
fuck
my
this
God,
shit.
you're talking about like the different kind of roller coaster.
Yeah, go ahead. What are you saying?
Oh, I was talking about having
Oh,
Six
get-
Flag passes because
Can
I
you
had
go on roller
kids.
coasters?
So,
has
okay.
your body reached that point? You're like, nope.
So they had the Iron Rattler in San Antonio, Texas, and during finals, those stressful
Yeah.
times, I take all that and I get up there and I just think about everything, and then let the drop happen, and I'm like, okay, I can do this.
Gonna let the drop happen.
You gotta let the drop happen.
That's true.
But the drop is fucking awesome. Somebody died on one of those. Yeah. In
Oh yeah, there's seatbelts.
in
weren't-
Houston, yeah, or Houston or Dallas, one of those. But they.
Rest in peace.
That's crazy.
But what's so bad is my kids really wanted to ride the ride, and they had to change the ride to not be like at such a hard degree. They altered it, and I'm like, that doesn't make it safer because now they tampered with it,
Yeah, that's a good point.
and it's different. So now we're the test dummies that are trying the new,
Oh, Jesus.
the new drop. But we did it anyway.
And you made
Adrenaline
it.
junkie.
You made it.
That's how I got through my finals.
You been to Great America? My
I
first
love
job
Great
was-
America.
My first job was at Great America in Santa Clara.
I had a season pass there too as a teenager.
Yeah,
No?
it's pretty fun.
No.
You
Yeah,
never
just
been
jump
there?
the fence.
Do they?
No, I just would pay like a normal person.
You would go to the Oklahoma State Fair. or
One day.
Oh no, I wouldn't ride
pays
this.
for a
I mean, no,
pass.
those are okay. Though, so in Oklahoma, we had Frontier City.
French Air
Oh
City.
my God.
Frontier City.
We were gonna do Frontier City.
Was it like
In
woody?
Oklahoma.
Did they have a lot of
No,
wood
it
stuff?
Was, it was called Frontier Village.
Because it
Are you
sounds
talking about
like-
down where? In Santa Clara, San Jose?
I'm saying in
Oh,
Oklahoma.
I'm so sorry.
In
Oklahoma.
in
let me
Oklahoma.
tell you what you had there. No, I'm just kidding. No,
And so in Oklahoma, our amusement park would be Frontier City, and that would be a good time. Like they had the roller coasters and stuff like that. And just
Did they have Amish people driving wagons and?
No, that's in southern Oklahoma. That's way south. That's way south. There are
I love
parts
the
of
Amish.
There are some parts of Amish, but it's not like Intercourse, Pennsylvania. Like
Intercourse,
there
Pennsylvania.
there was a park in the Bay Area down on Monterey Road in South San Jose, and it was called Frontier Village.
Okay.
And they had a whole bunch of kids rides and stuff like that, and they also had things where, like a crazy house you could walk into and see if, like you look at yourself in the mirror and you're really short and the room's going up at an angle kind of thing.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of like the mystery spot.
Have
or
you
like,
guys been to the mystery spot?
what are you talking about?
So kind of like the mystery spot, or even like what is it called? Winchester Mystery House.
Okay, mystery
like that.
spot. I feel nauseous whenever I go
Yeah.
What do
there.
you drink? I'm thirsty.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
can you get?
Oh, can you please go grab your alcohol out of the
Sure.
cooler next
Yes,
door?
I can.
Here, let's go over to Chris. Chris, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, I grew up in San
Go ahead if you
Jose.
want to.
I actually tried to get a job at the Winchester Mystery House, but they didn't hire me. I was just too weird. I wasn't ghosty enough and stuff. But you know, I mean, I like ghosts. I never had a bad ghost experience. Most ghosts that I've met are chill. You know, they used to smoke weed when they were alive, and I smoke out with them and stuff.
I used to go to that Toys R Us in Sunnyvale that had the ghost in it.
Oh yeah.
And so I actually knew somebody that worked there, and I would have to pick her up. It was my friend's mother. Once in a while, I would have to pick her
Oh
up.
yeah, you pick up your friend's mother.
Yeah, my neighbor.
My-
My neighbor.
you
And it
pick
was,
up
the
your
girl was like
mom.
my age, and I would have to go pick up her mom every once in a
Go
while.
pick up my mom. Just don't pick her up.
Just don't pick her up.
Oh damn.
So, yeah.
Damn, Paul, I used to get around back in the day.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Was it right in the Toys R Us parking lot?
Yeah.
Toys
Sounds
R
like
Us?
somebody's phone's going off.
Hey!
That's funny as we're trying to do a
What
podcast,
the hell?
but it's okay. They'll have to come in here
It's
sooner or later.
crazy. So you can catch me at Funny Fest May 7th, Danny Detchi. I'm doing that contest. You know, you keep talking shit about me like Chris lives with his mommy. Chris is broke. Chris is on SSI. Chris has no license. Chris is fat, smokes weed all day, watches Netflix. Can't get on Netflix. Just fucking watches it like a loser. Well, May 7. Come find out why I'm so funny. Danny Jetchy, Funny Fest.
I need to grab
My
that flyer.
birthday, 52 years old and stuff. I'm gonna peak at 52 years old.
How was Kels last week since I got the logo up for you?
I did really well at Cal's, you know. I told the audience about my gambling addiction, that I was too drunk and high during the Super Bowl. It was hard to count how many times Taylor Swift was on TV. Because I bet
make it a drinking game.
I bet like 15 times, right? But I don't know if she was down there 15 times because I'm just too high to look back. You know? I could have won the bet.
You could have won the bet.
And then I bet that the Gatorade was black. It was purple. But I put money that the Gatorade that they dumped on the winning coach is going to be black. So I was like,
What
but
flavor's black Gatorade?
it's blackberry. It's blackberry and
Blackberry
stuff,
Gatorade.
yeah.
Okay.
But it was purple. You know, I said blackberry and purple, that's the same color.
Dude,
isn't
you
it?
know what the craziest thing is? Gatorade was developed in Florida.
Yeah, in Florida, yeah.
Right, and so it was actually designed by their mascot is the Gators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh my god, I never connected the two. So it's actually tied to a university.
Yeah.
Oh, that was impressive.
Thank you, sir.
Grown man knows how to open a bottle of beer.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
You
You
because
better
know,
want that a
his.
can opener.
Cheers.
you know
And you guys went in my cooler. You didn't even go in the other one, I can tell.
We didn't know-
You got the top
Oh.
shelf one.
Wait, I didn't know what the. I was
That's all
asking
the
if
The
good
there's
next
shit.
room, there's one right in the next room that's
that's where all the
for-
good shit is.
Yes.
Yeah, for the guests.
I told you there had to have been another cooler that we were in.
Is this beer?
It's too
What?
late.
Yeah,
We're
that would be
already-
my one. Oh, because you saw my salad. At least you didn't eat my salad, my avocado.
I would never eat your food.
Good. I appreciate that. Sure.
She would eat
Sorry,
other people's
sorry,
food.
No, it's okay. It's all right. We'll shake you down for
I
money.
would eat my own food.
You still got the
do you
pizza
want
from
like
last
you want
night,
like
right?
$4 for this?
Oh no, because
Yeah,
then I'll get
Costco.
arrested for selling you alcohol, you minor. You know, I'm just
You
kidding.
know what?
I checked her.
38.
I checked her ID, folks.
I am 38 years old, yo.
You know what? I'm still upset that you think I ate your honey. God damn it! Even though I
No,
did.
he doesn't think you ate his honey. He thinks you stuck your dick in it.
No, I think you
My
opened.
my dick is too big. My dick didn't fit in there. It was just too big.
I
It's
don't think.
soft.
Hold on. I don't think anything. I know he opened the honey because it was open and on the table, and it wasn't my honey. I bought it for someone else, and so now I had to go buy another thing of honey, and I own $16.58.
No, give him
for
the
this.
honey he stuck his dick in, and let
But
him
you're not
have
gonna
it.
give me the honey. What did you do with all that honey? If you're not,
It's ready for you.
am I supposed to bring all that honey home?
No,
with
you're
me?
supposed to
For
look in the
16
eyes.
For $16.58, yes, you
Am
are.
I supposed to look at the bear's eyes?
You're supposed to look in the bear's eyes and see the honeycombs.
Like yeah, Joe Mama's like a bear whisperer. I look at the bear's eyes.
No,
and he
honestly-
told me, Chris ate my honey. I told Paul. I looked at his eyes. He said, I said, Chris ate the honey. Goddamn.
No, okay, I'm gonna tell you that's the secret to making it through and not getting jumped by homeless people out here.
Yeah.
You just gotta be able to look them in the eyes. I'm just saying, like yesterday.
eyes.
Yeah.
And the eyes?
Hey, man.
Eyes?
Yeah. Yesterday we got like, whenever people bothered us, just that's all. You
You're
just
like
it was all a
superheroes.
stance.
You saved your pizza.
shit,
How
I
many
need to-
pieces did? Was it pizza from the Mint that you guys?
No, it's
saved?
from
Or-
Pizza Zone and Grill on
Yeah.
that stays open till 3
But
a.m.
how many
on
slices
Valencia.
did you save? You
I think
know?
it was just like 2 slices,
Two
but
s-
we had other things. We had
So your life was on the line
wings.
over 2 slices.
no, we
It's,
had wings, we had poppers and a
it's
sandwich.
so sad.
No, but then here's my deal. He wasn't being respectful enough for us to give him. I'm just saying. I want.
Girls want
Oh,
pizza.
Damon wants to say you peeked at dirty tricks.
Who said I picked that dirty?
Damon did.
Oh yeah, Damon.
Baron Dolores. Shout out to Baron Dolores.
Yeah,
Hi,
he's
Damon.
a bartender. Yeah.
Yes, one of my favorite people ever.
Hey,
Cheers.
are you
Oh,
sure?
is somebody.
Hey.
Is that you said Damon Bell? He also says, "Tell the ladies hi for me."
Hi,
I don't know.
Damon.
There
You're
you
my-
go. There's all the messages.
You're one of my favorites.
I haven't peaked yet, but somebody's gonna have to pay my mom for me. You know.
What?
How much
why?
you think I'm-
What? Okay, why do you keep like? Listen, fill out a fucking Craigslist ad. Someone will pay for that. I'm sure.
Fuck. Chris is getting it out of
I need for my
Ashley.
mom.
Ashley.
I used to have a joke because some guy was trying to sell his son on Facebook,
Oh shit.
and he was trying to sell his son for $2 million.
That's a lot of money.
And
That's
so,
what that. Like I said, no
so my
kid's
joke
worth that
was,
much.
I can't believe this, you guys. You don't sell your child on Facebook. You,
think I'm
do
worth
that
$2
on
million?
Craigslist.
Right.
How much do you think I'm? I know I'm not worth a couple million.
Just saying.
Just
I'm
saying.
not that good
saying.
looking.
There's another PSA.
I'm not that good looking, but
Yo.
I can still create babies and shit. So my sperm could be sold, you know, to slave auction or something.
There are hella conspiracy theories like IKEA or these other like Switzerland
Wayfair. So
was
all of-
selling kids.
No. So but no, this is the thing. The kids.
Just what I need.
The kids. So the girls would go missing or the boys would go missing, and then they would have products named exactly after them. So it would be like $20,000 for like a metal closet.
Yeah.
I'd be like, is there a kid inside there?
Wayfair.
On Wayfair, what's going on? It was just
And it was the name of the kids missing.
that was missing. It was so bizarre.
Not the first and last name, but like the
Like,
name.
like,
So like if it
it'd be
was
like it'd be like
the Emily.
like
Brittany
Benji.
Smith.
Like
Brittany
the
Smith
Benji.
went missing, but
like
it won't be
Benji
the.
went missing, and then
But
they'd
it's
have
a-
a Benji closet.
It's a closet, like think of a drawer, and it's
Yeah.
like $20,000. Like that doesn't make any sense.
No one's paying that much for such chest of dressers. I'm just saying.
So Chris
$100
Scapiaschi-
maybe.
What do you
200
say?
maybe. I don't spend that
Chris
much on
Drawer
Scapiaschi-
with me in it. How much would you pay for a drawer with me in it?
Well, okay, I have a
You're
question.
gonna fit in the drawer.
Are you
huh?
alive? Are you alive or cremated?
I'd
Because
like
we
to-
can arrange this if we need to.
I was thinking more of a
Sorry, I go
like
dark. I
a
go
built-in
dark.
closet
You want
or
me alive
something.
or
Was it?
Wayfair
Am I
is
worth
just
more
what
money
Chris
alive?
I mean, I like you. I like you here in the flesh as a person. I don't want to murder you right now.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
I don't want to murder you.
No, not right now. Not on
Crockett
air.
is the place
So-
people go to die.
Yo, so the good good
I'm
thing
not
is you don't.
kicking it with you.
You're
But we're in
Hispanic.
the,
See,
we're in
here's the
the,
thing.
so
I have the-
Chileno, but we're in the same county. Isn't that weird?
I have a bit where like I only kill white men, so you're off the hook.
Yo soy Chileno and stuff.
Because nobody cares.
That
Sorry,
reminds
I
me-
make you
No,
feel
my God,
uncomfortable.
like-
Sorry.
Well,
It's a
you know,
bit.
Paul
Yeah.
It's a
is
bit that I
white.
do.
Because that was the first time in the last 2 hours I felt uncomfortable.
Paul is
What
white.
else have I said that made you feel
And I
uncomfortable?
won't say anything, you know.
That you can
because
still do the splits.
I do.
I can't. Why would that
I
make
do
you
owe
uncomfortable?
Paul $17, so
Don't
I'll pay
make
you
her show
17
you.
to get rid of him and stuff, you know.
Wait, what?
I owe him $17 for 17.
1658, but who's counting?
For 1658, I'll pay you to get rid of him because I owe him money. But only because he's white, you know,
Yeah,
only
but
because he's white.
No,
you know.
tell your joke about tell the thing you said about the lawyer and how much you owe.
Oh my
and you
God.
didn't
I was like, I had to pay a lawyer $5,500. Not even to kill him.
I
Just to
can
take care
pay
of him.
55.
But I think it's like there's a setup to it, like rich people problems. That's what I
Rich
said.
people problem.
I didn't know I had rich people problems, but people don't understand I'm not rich.
Not until you're born, or not until you're.
Who's getting the Spurs season
Oh,
tickets?
I don't even know what I was
and
gonna
stuff?
say.
For his season tickets,
Who's getting the Spurs season tickets?
you know what? What's so sad? Who gets the house, right?
Man, that's rough.
You should have filed in California. You would have had a good
You
chance.
can't. You have to.
Again.
You have to answer or whatever. Okay, first you have to go with whoever files first, and then whoever
He-
files
he
it has to
dropped
be
it on
wherever
you,
they're
didn't
at.
he?
No,
He
no,
dropped it
no,
on
no.
you.
But we've done this before. I keep on telling him I cannot file in California because the house exists in Texas. I can't uproot the house in Texas and bring it to California
can
and be
move
like,
it
hey,
and stuff.
The
represent
only way
me
you
in
could have filed in
California.
California is if you would have filed first and served him. Right?
No, here's the deal.
Hey.
I can't file in California, but an idiot would file in California because the incident is in Texas.
Hey,
I
look
can't-
at my
I'm so
hat.
sorry, I
Look
don't
at
mean to
my
say it
hat.
like that.
No, I didn't know if that's how it was.
No, you pay more money. You pay more money for a lawyer to perform out of California. So the rule of thumb is find a lawyer where it fits because you're paying for their transport, their everything. So their minutes you're paying for. So my lawyer charges me. This is rich people problems. I'm not even fucking rich. So yeah, don't.
Hey, you like my hat?
quit. Don't
Enoch LeGrand. He's running for
I
president.
love Enoch.
But you know, I don't know what he's running president of. I don't know what it is. A president. It could be
what does it
president
say,
of.
Enoch?
You know Enoch LeGrand, or
No, for president.
are you gonna vote for Enoch
don't
LeGrand? Or?
I'm not familiar.
Probably. I don't. I had no.
It looks like a
listen,
Texas hat.
You know. Our votes are the last thing that we have that's actually private in America.
It's
And-
not even that private. It's all
I mean, people
computerized.
like the privacy of the voter booth. I'm just saying, like it literally is the last thing we have private.
Let me try and guess who you voted for though. Let me.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Running for president.
You voted for
I know,
Biden.
it's like president.
I voted for Jill
President
Stein actually.
Did you really?
I voted for Jill Stein. I didn't like either of them.
I voted for Roseanne one time. And stuff.
Oh, I would vote for Roseanne.
Roseanne
I would
is
vote for
cool.
Roseanne. I feel bad that she got canceled.
I
really
did that
missed,
year.
I really missed her.
You know, I can't be
She was
president.
great.
I can't be president. I wasn't born here.
I think that was
You know.
was that the Trump year? Because I think I voted for her that year.
No, it was like in 2012 and stuff.
2012. Who was running then?
I think it
Because
was
I voted
Obama.
for Obama.
It was the
It was,
second
it,
Obama.
it was Obama and Mitt Romney.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Romney and
2012.
stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
then I voted for Obama.
I didn't even vote that year.
thought
I
I
left
voted
it
for
blank
her.
because I knew Obama would win. Like whatever. Like yeah, yes we can.
You're just
Oh,
selfish.
you
You're
wanna
just
hear some dark
selfish
shit?
Americans.
Can I tell
I
you
remember
some
the
dark
first
shit?
time I ever voted. And it was like the only time I ever voted in person.
Yeah, I remember when I turned 18, I was at Westmore High School, and I went. I registered to vote at the tag agency because they have tag agencies out there. There's no DMV. You go to the tag agency.
They
in
just
Oklahoma.
tag you. You're it.
Yeah,
You're
and
it.
I registered to vote as an independent because I don't believe in the two-party system. We need more choices. And then I went and I bought a pack of cigarettes and some yellow jackets. I
That's
don't
what
even
you
know
do
what the
at
fuck they were.
18.
And I sold them at the school like it was a prison.
That's
I
what you
sold
do at
them.
18.
I sold them for $3 a cigarette for
Damn.
Lucy.
All right,
Yeah.
a couple comments from Damon Bell. He says you folks are making getting drunk at Chevy so much more fun.
Is there actually a Chevy still open?
Yeah,
Or is
so
that-
bring us margaritas.
Hello,
And then he said,
Rory.
I voted for Rory.
Rory who? Oh, Rory.
Rory
that,
who? Tell us more,
that,
Damon.
one, that one guy, the comedian Rory.
Rory
From that-
Hensley.
No,
Hensley.
that guy from that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy from Webster and stuff.
Oh, that guy.
I'm just making shit up. At
I
this
know,
point.
right?
So where can we find you?
Me?
Yeah, we're
Yes,
getting close.
you.
We got less than
Me?
10
Yeah.
minutes.
I'm right
left of the
here.
podcast.
Where
Yeah,
can
no.
we find
I'm right
you?
here. I'm right here in
Are you
person.
gonna leave me again? I
She's
mean,
gonna be back tomorrow for my show.
oh really?
We'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.
You're gonna bring me some pizza.
She's like we're like a package deal too sometimes. I'm just saying. We come better
Joanne,
together.
you know,
Hey.
of all the fools I've met in comedy, you're the one that stole my heart.
Aw.
I
That's
love
so
you.
Aw.
Like,
That's so
you
sweet.
do make my life so much better.
Oh,
Like,
that's awesome.
That's so sweet.
the comedy game be rough though. It really is. It's.
Yeah.
You
It can
stole
be-
my heart, but why did you break my car windows to do it?
I would never break anyone's car windows.
Yeah, you just open the door.
I don't believe in destruction of property.
I cracked the windshield one time with my head.
Oh,
Are you
God, that was when
okay?
you were driving, right?
Are you
Or,
okay,
like,
baby?
I'm not okay.
No, he hasn't been okay since.
Hey, number 4, you okay?
I've been okay since
There's
that
only
one
3
day.
ahead of you, so you gotta be good to yourself, darling.
Listen.
Listen.
I just believe in polyamory. Okay, like.
Oh,
Whatever.
you're dating her too?
Yeah.
Polly. Jesus. That's
I
5.
listen. No, like, I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
But can you sing?
I just don't believe.
I
Can
never
I?
Yes.
heard you sing. Can you sing?
I
No.
can sing. What do you want me to hear me sing? Okay.
We have 6 minutes left in live podcast.
Here. Okay, I'll sing something.
Oh, okay, wait. Tomorrow, 2 to 4. Tomorrow, 2 to 4. 2 to
Joe
4.
Mama.
And the name of the podcast is
Afternoons with Joe Mama.
Are you
for
doing the
now.
Funny Fest at Denny Jackson?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I have not. I need. Is it the competition?
Yeah, last
I
night
don't
you-
like the
Tuesday
competitions
afternoon.
because I always
I need to find
lose.
it.
I'm not good at.
Hey, why do you have to win all the time? You know, you seem
I
like a
can't-
winner in life. You know.
Oh, keep talking to me like that, baby. I like it.
Chris is gonna get some
Okay, you want to
tonight.
hear me sing?
Thank you, sir.
Like,
These two are in love though. Look at these two.
I know you guys are cute.
They're doing secret hand signals.
You guys are just secret.
No, fool, I'm writing something in my calendar. That's
This is my show, girl. Why are you fucking talking in the middle of my show?
Okay.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
you really want me to sing right now?
Oh no, sing, go for it. yeah.
Okay. It ain't so much a question of not knowing what to do. I've known what's right and wrong since I've been 10. I heard a lot of stories and I reckon they are true about how boys been put upon by men. I know I mustn't fall into the pit, but when I'm with a feller, I forget. I'm just a girl who can't say no, can't seem to say it at all. I hate to disappoint a beau when he's a making a call. There you go. There you go. Thank you.
What Taylor Swift album was
That's
that?
from Oklahoma. I hope we don't have to pay rights to that.
Oh no, not Oklahoma.
I'm from Oklahoma.
That's my favorite musical.
That's
and
my
stuff.
it's my favorite musical, and Ada Annie is one
That's
of my
my
favorite
ringtone.
characters because she was such a little
That's my
whore. I
ringtone.
loved her.
I knew you were from Oklahoma, so I
I need to
decided
do
to change my
homework.
ringtone just for you.
Okay. This is.
Happy President's Week, y'all!
There
I'm
you
so
go.
excited.
Who's your
to be
favorite
here.
president? Tell me your favorite
Favorite
president.
president? FDR.
What about you, Joe Mama?
No comment.
Tell me, come on, don't be like.
I need to make a joke about
I'll give you a
him.
hint. He's orange.
No. Honestly, well, okay. I was kind of sad because, like, when I joined the military, Bill Clinton was the president, and I really looked up to him. And then it was so sad to see how he didn't support the military. So, if you really want to ask,
Well, okay.
Okay,
Paul.
is
yeah.
Who was
this
my favorite
funny?
president? Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Obama.
okay.
First
Okay, wait,
black
wait.
president.
Okay, so I have a bit about presidents. Do you know what a rolling teddy bear is? A rolling teddy bear. That's when
Tell
you're.
us.
That's when you're President Theodore Roosevelt and you have a wheelchair.
Oh dear Jesus.
That's not
Is
that
that-
good.
I'm sorry, is that
That's not
too
that good.
soon?
Did you know that the teddy bear? But the teddy bear was named after him.
A rolling-
Really right, timeless. I mean, right out of the oven, fresh.
Thank you. They are.
Do you like having sex on the wheelchair? Or?
Did I've never had sex with somebody on a wheelchair.
I thought
No.
you said your ex had like.
That's just how she rolls.
That
He's
he
like,
was
I can
he
find a
was
wheelchair in one
he
of the
was he
hallways.
was a W amputee. He had like legs. He had like Oprah got him his legs. He said.
Did you like tie him up?
Oh, I
and
saw that.
No, I didn't do
tie his
any.
legs or something?
This is a
You're a
really-
bad boy.
No.
You're
I
not
saw
gonna
that
get your
episode.
legs.
Yeah.
She's like, everybody look under your chairs. You get legs.
Like, you get legs.
You get
You've been on Oprah?
Sorry.
No, I've never been on Oprah. I would love to meet the queen. I would love to. Well, I don't know.
Man,
I don't know. I think that woman has too many
Queen.
secrets.
the queen.
See y'all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So where can we
Nice.
find you? You got OMG. You got shows
I'm at
coming.
OMG. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing Barrel Proof.
There
I'm gonna
you
be
go.
doing. Hang on, I'm gonna be also doing Kaleidoscope.
Kaleidoscope. That sounds like a fun.
The Kaleidoscope with Karen
Karen Buchanan.
Buchanan. Yeah. I forgot what day that is though. I'm gonna be. Yeah. I'm getting booked pretty regularly here in March coming up.
Check
yeah,
our
I'm very
social
media.
excited.
She'll
Yeah,
have it
I'll be
posted.
posting. I'll be posting on my Facebook page. It's Ashley Tomagen Facebook page.
But definitely every Sunday at OMG, this chick runs it.
What about St. Patrick's Day? Did you get a book for St. Patrick's Day?
I have not. I would love to. I am 1/8 Irish, so I would love to.
Yeah, this is the 1/8 part.
1/8. I have
The
to try
red-
this. Hang on. No. Okay. I have a good joke. Okay.
Got 1 minute, but did you get...
This is my ode to White Dick before we go. Oh, Danny boy, your dick looks like a naked mole rat. From shaft to head and down your ball sack. I'm terrified to have sex with the lights on. Okay, that's all. There you go. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, all right, Joe Mama,
Sorry.
where do we get everything Joe Mama?
That's
just
so
meet
romantic.
me tomorrow,
yo.
2 to 4.
2 to 4 here
Sorry,
at
I
Studios.
Here, Tuesday, 2 to 4.
Two
Where
to
you,
four.
where are you gonna be putting your podcast on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitch, on Twitter?
Definitely Facebook for sure, Instagram, and possibly TikTok. I hope I can get that, but Facebook and Instagram, yes.
Okay, so
Awesome.
for Facebook, definitely check you out at Joanne Albert.
My life is content.
My Life is Content.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, cool. And Chris, what do you got going on next week?
I
You
got
listen to me.
cows on Friday.
You
I'm
got
excited.
Okay.
Cows on Friday. I'm going to be in Vegas March 9th. I think I'm doing another date in Vegas at Roy's. So I'm going to take over Vegas. And then I'm never going to talk to you guys again.
Well, that's sad
I'm just kidding.
for you. All right, here we go.
Why is this? Because I wouldn't buy you? It's all because I wouldn't buy
Why
you,
won't
kid.
you buy me, damn it?
All right, guys,
Come
till
on.
next week. We're out of here for the Rat.
Thank you.
Bye,
I could
guys.
be
Thank
your-
you for having us.
Thank you for being on.